Oh my God. Ooh, that joker burning. Sage. Look at there. That joker burning, boy. Woo. Look at that Sage. Get him, Sage. Get him. Get back Jericho. Get back Jericho. Get back Jericho. Get Jericho back. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. I'm about to stand up on y'all. Y'all ain't gonna believe what's been going on around here. Jericho. I'm gonna sit down first, y'all. Gotta put that. I had to put that sage on them. I ain't joking. Woo. Get back, Jericho. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Y'all ain't gonna believe I'm coming to tell y'all that, man, it takes some good, strong people these days to trust somebody. I ain't joking. Like, honestly, Honestly, you really can't really trust nobody. It's kind of like hard trusting people right now. I ain't joking, especially with the industry that I'm in, trying to save the graveyard. I'm over there trying to save the graveyard with all hell. How? How you save the grave? Think about it. Damn, that just gave me a headache, like a concussion. It was almost like that cake. It's almost like going over there. I ain't joking, y'all. Y'all ain't never been to finger licking that food so goddamn I'd rather go to the store and get me a box dinner, frozen. I ain't joking. I say, why would I ride all the way down there to get the same thing that you get everywhere else? To be honest with you, not nobody around here need to talk about who could cook and who can't. I ain't joking, because I have found fault in just about everywhere I go. Because it's getting to a point where getting food is a hit and a miss. And you might as well hit your ass back home and miss everything else, because you ain't gonna get what you're looking for these days. You're not unless you start applying pressure to people's ass, and they get mad. They get so mad when you're it be white people, because black people, see, we already know how to deal with each other. I don't care what y'all say. That's why y'all need to understand, man, we need our own sector. I'm talking about y'all need to be on the side of the damn earth over there near Chicago. We need to take Chicago. We need to take California. Utah, you already close enough over there. We need to take all of them and like squish them like this. And we need to take like parts of Georgia, like Atlanta, for an example. We need to take parts of Florida, like Jacksonville, for example. And we need to just move their ass over to other states and see how they get along living somewhere else. Because when you let a person live too long in one place, they get comfortable in them britches. No, sometimes you got to shake their ass down. You sit there if you want to. The point of the matter is, I don't like nobody. I don't trust your asses. Honestly, I even went to Red Lobster. Toy bought some biscuits from Red Lobster. I say still salty. They done got more and more salty with the little butter on the top of it. I'm like, damn. Like, come on now, black man. Now, you got a black man in Red Lobster. Now, I'm going to see if he changed that buttery, salty-ass stuff that's sitting on top of the biscuits. I'm like, come on, dude. Y'all talking about black people. Okay. How y'all gonna talk about black people? Y'all already claim all the black people go to Red Lobster. If you already talk about black people, you claim black people go to Red Lobster. Why y'all keep adding so much salt? Y'all trying to intentionally kill the black people? I mean, do what you do then. Black people, you better keep your high blood pressure asses home somewhere and start working on your high blood pressure, because they trying to kill us. You ain't know they trying to get rid of they trying to get rid of y'all ass, because I be super sensitive. I be super sensitive about where I eat from and who gave it to me. Ask them. Ask the family, not ask them about me. Ask them about me in this stomach, the same stomach that's bothering me lately. The same stomach, y'all, is probably bothering me, reminding me, don't take your ass out there gallivanting. Did y'all not see the reviews over there? I mean, damn. I thought I was doing bad in my restaurant. Man, it was me and my children. And don't forget, I only got 2 of them. And then everybody else, and then my little doodle bell. Oh, I miss my doodle bell. See how it slowed me down. See that y'all had to take me through there. Yeah. See how y'all almost took me through there. Damn. Damn, Nancy Grace. You almost took me through there. I don't want to talk about my doodle bell. And to be honest with you, I don't want to talk about Nancy Grace either. Y'all see I'm fiddle-faddling around on the story. I don't want to talk about bobsled head wig. I don't want to talk about bobsled. Nancy Grace got to be the grandma door to explore hairdos. Now, come on. It can't be Candy Mama. It can't be Candy Mama. It can't be from Georgia. Ain't no way in hell. Nancy Grace been wearing that stripped out goddamn door to explore bobtail bang on the front of her goddamn head with the Wolfman. And it did. I think chank. I said, get it. Man, as a matter of fact, I don't even want to talk about wigs if I got to think about wigs. And we talk about whether or not Trump got a toupee on. Goddamn it, y'all should have been asking Nancy, do you got that sewed in, glued in? Do you got it licked in? I mean, goddamn, Nancy. All the hell you been raising. You done had 2 twins long, umpteen years ago. How long them boys is? Them boys got to be old as hell, ain't they? I mean, their mama around here faking and fratting. Y'all go look at the thumbnail. If you don't believe me, go ask Malcolm what he said about the fox trot. I don't want to talk about Nancy Grace. I don't want to talk about my doodle bell. I don't want to talk about whether or not I could trust these people, especially these white people. And then I don't even want to talk about black people, because at least we know how to handle each other. Because one thing I got to tell y'all, and I got to keep it real. So I did get a letter from the city of Darien yesterday. The complaint that I filed against Terrence Moore Bear. I got a response back. It was 1 sheet. It was one sheet, but it was a sheet. And I see what they did. They had to put the black woman up to delivering me the news that the city attorney, you know, little line left-legged Lynn lady. Oh, she didn't see anything wrong. There was no reason for me to have to sit in front of a special meeting. I say, damn, Macy Grace. Damn, Nancy through Thot. I'm like, excuse me, Lynn. Excuse me, pillow talking ass Lynn with the glasses on like you a four-legged dog. She ain't four-legged. She was missing yesterday. I don't even know, was that her yesterday? Y'all go back and look at the footage. I don't want to talk about a little line left-legged line ass Linda Lynn. Don't want to talk about it. Bye, Linda. Don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about Nancy Mace Grace. I don't want to talk about her. I don't want to talk about my little doodle bell. I don't want to talk about my BC. I don't want to talk about none of that. Matter of fact, I'm going to just sit here.
For slandering your name.
What the hell? What that mean? Whoa.
Is suffering for slandering your name.
Wait a minute.
This message is not to know if it's for you. Some of these people cannot believe how life has turned out for them. I'm talking about their prime possessions have either been stripped away or have been destroyed and demolished. Some of these people lost an entire estate. They lost their home and everything within it in the blink of an eye, with no possibility of taking precautionary measures to prevent it from happening. It happened just like that.
Boom.
With no warnings. And right now, they're still suffering from the aftermath. And they've lost hope in ever being able to rebuild what they lost. Because the situation is dire. And they're starting to realize that this new way of living is permanent. There's no way they're going back to the quote-unquote good old days.
Good old boys.
They thought it was all fun and games, slandering your name, not even knowing who you really are.
Oh, y'all.
All right? They thought they were getting away with it. Because for so long, they had your name in their mouth. And they were still accumulating material possessions. As if God...
If you're building a company, you need to be using RAM. No one wants to be wasting time manually logging.
God wasn't watching. As if they were never going to be held accountable. But now, it's a different ballgame. They're suffering. Every day is Groundhog Day for these people. It's nothing but misery. And they continue to lose more and more. Whether it's opportunities, whether it's health, whether it's people, etc. They're on a losing streak. And there's no end in sight. Because they didn't only slander your name. They slandered many other people. And they thought it was their vocation. This was their job. This was their calling. To go around the neighborhood and slander other people. They really thought this was like their calling. This was what they were born to do. But they were given time to stop the wickedness.
Told you.
But all they did was ramp it up. And they thought they were going to live happily ever after. All right, I want to tell you about my book. It's called Shut Up, Brett.
God damn it, shut it up. I told y'all. Let them keep on. I told y'all the city of Derry was summoned to the backwoods of hell. And the backwoods of hell, boy, that's some backwoods of hell back there. Why y'all think everything was taken away from me? Who comes and just take everything from people? Just take it from them just like that. You ain't gave them nothing back. It don't work like that for all you little slandering tonguers, you. That's that, and you know what? And that will go for anybody out there that actually like me. If you call yourself a loner and you know for a fact you're a loner and you honestly don't remember people, because it's like, who you is, girl? Where you been at, boy? Like I'm one of them type of people. I'm like, what? Yeah, I'm incognito right now. I've been in hiding. I told you I've been asleep for a whole long time. And then all them people, I wake up, my name done been slandered everywhere. You should have seen when I walked off. When I finally walked off from everybody, I'm like, nah, because I done stopped using heavily profane language. I'm talking about heavy. I'm talking about gut punching. Yeah, I had started using profanity, messing with that certain family. The whole, everybody be calling people by first names and Eula, and I'm like, Francis. I'm like, excuse me, what about Miss? But anyway, be cussing and stuff like that, cussing like a sailor hole. But anyway, I had started using that type of profane language, and then you know what? I already knew it wasn't the right language to use, but once I got in used to it, and then I would use it in front of Jabril and Toy, and then July 17th of 2022, I had to let them certain words go. So now that I use these bigger languages and I use these bigger words, it seemed to be offending people. So I don't know. No time soon do I think I'll be backing off of the explicit words that I do use, because if I can't use ass, hell, and damn in whatever category I goddamn it want to, I want to know who the hell ass told me I couldn't do that, and they got all that hell and ass and damning in the Bible. How y'all gonna be hypocrites and be tossing the Bible over here and then throwing the Bible back over there, damn it? Then you can't do this because the Bible said so. Then you can do this over here because the Bible said so. Then you can't do this over here because the Bible said so. Because them same Christians, the ones running around here like Nancy Gray. Hey, I can't. Every time I think about Nancy Gray, I think about Door to Explorer and the chiefette. Who's the chiefette of this? Every time I think about Nancy Grace, I like put her and Oprah Winfrey next door to each other. I mean, the only difference is Oprah done gained weight in the head and lost it in the body. I mean, damn. And then and take Gail wig and put it on top of Oprah head. You don't see Nancy Grace? I can't get it out of my head. I can't even tell the story. I'm getting twisted because I'm talking about this one and then that one over there because they so damn two-faced. Nancy Grace knows she two-faced and trying to act like she ain't, all acting like she working hard on the case for Nolan Wells. Oh, easy case finding ass. She want to go take the easy case. She want to do what Al Sharpton them did. Can't brought their easy ass out here, but won't even show their face in front of Tajay no more for a good protest. Sit your easy case ass down, girl. What that lady name again? Yeah, her. Nancy Grace. Man, if she don't sit her easy case, sit your easy case ass down. I was trying to tell stories about using profane language, and my mind went all the way back over there. In no man land, the same one that want the transgenders to be on the basketball court when them girls out there done got their monthly on, changing their pads instead of them. Now they going to the garbage can. Somebody threw up. Somebody put a pad in there. Every time I go, the smell in there. These ladies, man, they change their pads every month. And ooh, glad we don't have to go through that type of pain. Yeah, we'll get the remnants of they men. Let the men get the remnant in our asses and stuff like that. But we don't have to go through the monthly pain. Ooh, you should see how they act during their monthly. Ooh, that's why John likes to be with me during those days. Because he get tired of it, because she's a bee. She's a bee. She's a bee around that time. She's a bee. She's a bee. Damn, Kunta Kinte. I know good and damn well you ain't bring your ass in here and watch me in the damn locker room, see me changing my tampon, see me changing my damn pad, seeing how bad my stomach was hurting me, seeing how I was not in a good mood, but I'm steady running up and down the damn court with my stomach cramping, leaning over. They have doing the pills, pampering in the right type of Midol and got them PMS before the menstrual syndrome pills, and you gonna tell me you done sit your half a transgender ass over there making like you all transgendering. How you trans? I want to know what the definition of transgender is anyway. I need to put the trans like train, put that there first, and then we need to go to the gender part of it, because I know good and damn well this bobble-headed bee right here ain't sitting next to me. Man, how you gonna pick on me with the boys? I thought y'all was just girls in the locker room until you went around the stall and you had to adjust your jockey strap. I mean, I know good. That's what they do. That's the pillow talking they do. Them and the man. Them and the men in the bed together, pillow talking about your asses just like that. They ain't doing like Sway. Sway over there. Sway go work out. Sway go maneuver Portia Williams. Sway go work out some more. Sway got the female chef, best friend. Ain't never crossed over. Please don't do it because you with Portia. You ain't got to be Portia's sister best friend. But one thing Sway say, I am Sway May, not Sway. Hey, I'm not going to get on the football field and play football with nobody, even if they didn't have bad knees like Dion. I'm not going over there to get, now I'll go and play, and if they know they're not going to hurt me, if they know I'm on the field, I'll go and run up and down the basketball court because they know it's a friendly game because I'm a woman on the damn, you already know. So they going to, matter of fact, they going to pick me up and let me dunk the ball. See, if it ain't that type, Sway ain't doing that. So I want to know how all the white people going to sway us to just go along with all of this right here. I mean, y'all acting like Nancy Grace. Y'all acting like some flip-flopping, flappy-ass fishes. Whew. Ooh, Jesus. Done took me home, y'all. Done took me through there. How you tell me? Done took me through there. My God. My God. My God, they done took me back through there. I don't want to have to talk about the Bible. Christian man. Getting it from the back.
A journal to stop.
I can't do it.
If you feel
At the end of the day,
and they were still
I can't be bothered.
Material possessions.
I cannot be bothered with Nancy Grace. How did Thot Trot get into the conversation of Nolan Wells? She must be thought I wasn't coming back to her ass. Now, come on now, y'all. Y'all must be not. See, this is for the people in the back that been sitting in the back. Rosa Parks done got her ass beat up. Rosa Parks done got on the bus, got beat up again, got back on the bus, got beat up again, got thrown off the bus, got beat up again. And they even understand this right here. I was on the front of the bus. The front of the bus. When Carmelo Anthony had to defend himself. And I looked around. I said, nah. I know good and damn well they ain't Carmelo Anthony old teacher over there talking. I mean, Nancy Grace was going on like she was the foxiest Trot with the Dora to Explorer hair wig you could ever never sew in again. Never. I said I know good and damn well Thot Fox ain't bring her ass out here. And now she come right. No, I know she didn't. I know good and damn well I ain't got to talk about no damn Macy Gracie. I know good and damn well Nancy Grace ain't got her ass over there acting like she bawling out, crying and all friendly. Bring it down. Did y'all not see how Nancy Grace was treating Carmelo Anthony? What makes you think we trust you? I mean, I'm just trying to pinpoint and lock down which one of y'all we could trust. Go on and read. I got a pinned up comment in there. Now go on and read the pinned comment that I got in there, y'all. And please also do yourselves a favor. Go back and read. Look at the thumbnail. Look at one half of the thumbnail, and then y'all understand and recognize who Malcolm X is. Cause see now, I don't know y'all know about Malcolm X, but I don't think y'all ever met Madam K. You ain't never met Madam Queen, did you? Now, if you want to know how Malcolm X would have got that foxtrot, what you think she gonna do with me? Now go on back on. I'm telling y'all, go back over there. Please read the thumbnail. Please read the thumbnail. Take a look at the pictures. Look at both sides of the picture. When you open up like this, say, okay, I know Black was over there. I don't know if I want to look on that side over there because, ooh, I can't wait to sit down with her. That is the most talking, uncivilized witch of a beast, Dora to explore, need a brush, hairing ass woman of a clown I think I've ever in my whole soul met. I don't know what to say about this lady, Lord. I need you to give me some of God's hope. Who is she? I don't even know the lady. Who is she? Who is she? How you gonna make like you don't know who I am, lady? You don't remember me? I talked to you over a year ago about Carmelo Anthony. So I want to know how all of a sudden you done talked bad about my baby who's still sitting up in there, well protected, I must add. Essential, fear of God. You telling me you think you just gonna come back up in my community because another one of my godchilds has been murdered? With all the clues that we looking at, we going for murder. And I would say, or not. And that's a part of the MPA, nonpartisan. How are you going to run your happy ass back in our community and you have not even given way to the things that you said about Carmelo Anthony, starting with calling him a murderer? You owl. You owl. You owl of an eyelid. How are you going to tell me, lady of the owl, head bunch of Dora to Explore Land? I want you to tell me how you thought you was going to ease back up in here. What you trying to get the last word or you trying to get the first word? Because look like you trying to take over Don Lemon's spot. I mean, but Don Lemon showed us some real tears. I mean, on both halves. I'm talking about for Carmelo, even though he could have stood up a little bit more, Don Lemon, and you didn't. I mean, you put a little bit in there, but you put your thumb, you put your little piece of your pinky in there, Don Lemon, but you ain't put your ass and your fist in there, not the way you doing now. Because if y'all gonna bring coverage to stories, don't bring them just because y'all see goddamn Easy Case stand up. Just because you see Easy Case Al Sharpton stand up, that don't mean we want to see y'all back down. I mean, so if you're going to run Nolan, I need you to continue to run Carmelo Anthony, or me and you ain't going to get along well because you already tried us, Don Lemon, when you're going to bring us that goddamn rap-ass story trying to, well, I ain't going to say it was a rap story because it was a good part to it. When you reminded us that Oprah Winfrey have the African school over there and we need to watch that ass, and she planned on closing the school in 2027, but also opening it back up to expand because we want Oprah to tell us where's the Epstein African file names on there. What happened to those little girls? Are there any cases over there that we need to hear about before you bring your ass all the way back up in here trying to introduce your African schools over here? Because we don't want you to bring no contestants over here with problems already there. Don't mix and match. And we want to know, even from over there, those little girls need to know that they got eyes watching them now from over here. Now, Don Lemon, now you treaded. You redeemed yourself because we know you do love Nolan Wells, whether you know him or not. But I need you to put a little bit more oomph in your strength when it comes to Carmelo Anthony. And I said Carmelo Anthony goes to court on October the 18th through the 19th. I need y'all ready, Freddy, because they gonna come. You already see how they coming. Go and look at go and look at my messages. Go on TikTok and find me. Go look at the messages over there. How this one black guy, should show it to you all. Black guy beat the black guy to a pulp. One guy. They say, they claim he said F America. They claim he said F America. They claim he said that. But if he did say that, y'all said F Trump, but we can say what we want to say. So if he did say F America, who are y'all? KKK. I'm the cartel queen. Go on TikTok and look at the messages Go look at the messages with all y'all good old boys. Go look at the messages. Go pull it on profiles over there on TikTok. Go in them comments. I should drop the comments in there now. Go look at the comments over there on old TikTok from all y'all same white recipients that trust y'all when y'all standing in their face. They beat this man to a pulp for absolutely no reason. They're lying. He said F America. He one man. He said F America, but why did he say that? Why? What need? We black America, we don't have to say stuff like that. We'll say F you. Go look at the comments over there. But you got somebody like Nancy Grace around here acting like she got a split decision. No, you don't, Shimi Soho. You don't got no split decision. Not until you meet me. You don't have a split decision. I don't accept your commentary. Not until you explain Carmelo Anthony. And then maybe we can look at this video together and explain why these white boys beat this black man like that at the stadium, at a game. Where's the police call for his fight? How many of those boys was recognized? How many of them were charged with an assault? How many of them? You should listen to the comments. And you think that somebody with a platform like Nancy Grace would get me to now side with her when she's in cahoots with Carmelo Anthony sitting in prison on vacation? Are you kidding me, Nancy Ray? Are you kidding me, Dora to Explore Bobsled Head? Are you kidding me, Toots? Are you kidding me, lady? There's no way. This has to be a cotton picking joke. Oh my gosh, who is she? Who is she with the Durbane? She got a scarf on her head. No, cotton picker. I don't have a scarf on my head. I have a Durbane on my head, and you will be addressing it as such. I have a Durbane on my head. And I have on a pair of $3 pants that I got from Rainbow too, because I feel like their clothes look better than y'all clothes anyway. And then I don't know what all kind of diseases y'all got in y'all clothes. That's why the people stayed away from the cheap clothes, and they left me not having all them skin irritations, because I ain't got to go to y'all stores and buy nothing, because don't nobody like Rainbow. How about that? Eat that for your Louis Vuitton. Because if all Nancy Grace could do is talk about cases, she ain't about a damn either. She need to be up there with Gordon Ramsay, with his ass. I don't even want to talk about this man with his foul-ass cookbook. Go over there and ask Mr. Chimes, who did Gordon Ramsay cookbook, did 127 nasty-ass menus, and half of the ingredients wasn't even right. That man just threw a goddamn cookbook at y'all ass, and y'all paid for it. That's why y'all got cook hook. I don't want to talk about Nancy Grace, because then I got to talk about this goddamn Gordon Ramsay running people out because they got a dog with a dog mat sitting over there. They done laid the dog mat. I mean, the dog getting more queen than anybody. Over there pooping while people sitting there eating in the restaurant, and then he gonna say it's a rage bait. Why would people want to rage bait you? Why? Because one black lady said it, and then one black boy got kicked out because he was about to say it? Now, what you gonna do when Mr. Chimes say that your food wasn't right? What you gonna say when Mr. Chimes go back and put them old videos on your ass? What, you don't think all of us gonna eventually connect, and you don't think power gonna get you exposed? While you around here running in the American restaurants, let's go and trot those restaurants over there. Let's go and see how y'all really cooking over there. Let's go and see what's really going on in the black community over there. Because all of a sudden, Gordon Ramsay, it seems like you're not recognizing anybody black, and I wonder why. You ain't trying to tell me nothing about you racist or anything, are you? You don't want to address any of the allegations? Or are those accusations? Ask Nancy Grace, child. You and her can get settled this when y'all see this video. Y'all decide who is who and what is what. Because I don't want to hear from Nancy Grace right now, because her and little left-legged lying-ass city attorney Lynn of the Dairy Beach, Florida department. Ooh. Who do you choose? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Who do you choose? Dun-dun-dun-dun. Who do you choose? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Who do you choose? Da-da-da-da. Tell me, who do you choose? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Tell me, who do you choose? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Black America, back again. Dun, dun, dun. Black America, back again. Dun, dun. Black America, back again. Black America, back again. Black America, back again. Dun, dun. Black America, back again. Black America, back again. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Black America, back again. Da-da-da-da-da-da. 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 Black America, back again. And we took the win. Black America, back again. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Black America, back again. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to tell these ladies. I'm going to tell you ladies something. And I can't wait to get back on the other side where I can start doing the Queen's Me Lounge. Y'all know I got I got it over there for y'all. I'm telling you now, you better go ahead on now. You better start getting your seats ready for over there, because when I start that Queen's Me Lounge, I know that lounge going to shut down, because once I get the man cave, the rocking and the rolling, I'm going to be able to leave out there. Y'all talk about your man stuff, and I'm going to head over there to that Queen's Me Lounge. Baby, y'all watch this. Watch this goddamn soul train. Watch how we take over YouTube. Yes, I do. I'm going to take over YouTube. Yes, I do. I'm going to take over YouTube. Ta-da-ta. I'm going to take over YouTube. Ta-da-ta. I'm going to take over YouTube. Ta-da-ta-ta-ta-ta. I'm going to take over YouTube. I'm going to take over YouTube. Ba-da-ba-da-da. I'm going to take over YouTube. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm going to take over YouTube. Da-da-da-da. I'm gonna take over you too. I'm gonna take over you too. Da-da-da-da-da. You too. Da-da-da-da-da. We gonna go. Ooh. It got me in the feelings just then. I went to think about that Queen's Me Lounge. I'm like, man, please, because it ain't nothing like having a good time. And then once you get through having a good time, you want to go over there in that lounge and sit down and just talk about people. God damn it. If you talk about people, we might want to go over there and just eat. Ooh. Y'all better go on over there and subscribe. You better find the channel on your own, and you better get over there and subscribe. And who see there? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's exactly where I'm going. You see how I know that us, Black America, our Black America, we are in a position where we just want you to leave us alone and mind your business, and don't try to enter into our caves. Don't try to figure out what we up to. Get your own race baiting ass houses together and back up and get your ass back. We just don't want to be bothered. I'm sending this out to the women. You ain't got to be bothered. If you are a certain age, if you are, I'm gonna say, you know, I told y'all I'm cutting into 44, man, because 44 tried us a little bit too. But if you around the age of 44, 45, I'm telling you, find your way online. If you feeling stuck, if you are feeling stuck, find your way online. I'm telling you again. Find your way online. You don't have to find your way on YouTube. I found my way on YouTube because YouTube is like more of a business mind for me. The way I looked at it, put yourself in the earth and then section them off. Start off with where you want to be at. You want to be a person that's on Twitter. You want to be a person that's on X. If you want to be on that, then start your map that way. I started my map on the social platform of it, such as, okay, you got Facebook, messy. I don't want to be bothered. That's why I'm going. I ain't talking to you, Facebook. I'm not. I ain't talking to Facebook's ass. I ain't talking to Facebook's ass. I'm not talking to Facebook's ass. I'm not talking to Facebook ass. I'm not. Man, I'm not talking to Facebook want me, they better get their ass over here. And I mean it. And when they come, they better come with some respect. Why you think why you think this cage getting put back together? When they bring their ass over here, we're gonna have to teach them and train them on how to act. Because you see how they are out of control over there with Mark. Mark don't know what to do with that damn platform. He done made so much goddamn money. He letting all crabs and everything else come through the door. So I wasn't going over there. I ain't talking to Facebook ass. I'm not. Yeah. then, if you know they came from Facebook, goddamn it, ask me first. Email me. I'm gonna say who, and if I never respond to you, that's your answer. Cause you know I like to get back to you. But when you see me ignoring you, hi. My ignoring ain't the same, do the bell. Okay, BC. It ain't the same. Ask BC. SBC is my ignoring the same. It ain't the same. It ain't the same. It ain't the same when I ignore you. And I said, I ain't talking to you right here. Go back and sit down. And you make a and you joke on their ass because you know all eyes on you. Ain't nobody paying their ass no attention. And they know you sitting there talking about them. And don't let them be by themselves. Don't let them be by themselves have to watch you talk about them. Hey, dude, you don't got nobody else you talking back to? Anybody listening to you? You okay up there? Yeah, I remember them days they thought I was. You okay up there? No. Matter of fact, I don't want to talk to y'all about none of my business. I don't want to talk to y'all about none of my damn business. Why would I want to talk to y'all about any of my business? And I'm trying to tell y'all, this is what we do as Black America. We like to have fun like this. That's why we don't want nobody like Nancy Gray coming in our goddamn hood. You already heard me throw a goddamn curveball over there at Candace, because Candace ain't proved her damn self yet. Candace ain't let me know whether or not she got any love for Charleston White, or she set the man up. Because I done heard a couple more stories now, but people gonna tell you stories about people until you get with them. And then you sit down with them. And then you listen to them. And then you let them have their leisure conversation. And then you just know that you got a copy of the footage. And when you got to go back and you got to react to that ass, that's when you get pooped in the head. What that little girl said, man, it makes me mad, y'all. Every time I think of it, this little girl talk about, I hit a little one that make like she was pregnant. I don't even believe that little girl was pregnant. That little girl got my ass set on house arrest, and I've been off house arrest and feel like I'm like, damn, why am I on house arrest? Now that I think about it. Y'all don't remember that back in the days? You be like, man, why do I feel like why did I just get in trouble? I know y'all feel like how I feel, man. I know I ain't by myself. You like, what the hell? Look at all these people. You should see how they threw the missile at me yesterday, y'all. Let me show you. Look at the missile. When a person give you a flat ass piece of paper, flat, you already know ain't nothing in there good. Ain't no checks in there. I felt the letter like this, and I said, thank you, and kept walking. And I said, they sent the black lady to do the dirty work. Ain't that about a two-faced lying gator mouth? Ain't that about a gator trap? I mean, I'm saying to myself, I know good and damn well. And sent the black lady to be nice about it. Queen. I said, hello. I'm thinking, okay. Damn, she's showing the people she know me. Okay, cool. I'm like, okay, maybe she'll say, you know what? Take this number. I'm like, okay. It was like, oh. And then I'm saying, damn. So did everybody read the letter? Who sent you a letter? Exercising. How you gonna scam likely me from Georgia? Like, these people acting more and more like Nancy Grace. They acting just as two-faced as they want to be. How you gonna call me scam likely? And then show me you calling me from Georgia? I mean, you think that's hard to pin down? If you calling me under scam likely and you calling me from Georgia, what makes you think I don't think you scamming? Why would you say the word likely? Why would you say scam likely? God damn it, when you put Georgia on the map, period. I mean, go ask India. She come up there all flim-flamming, trying to bring the little baby down and stuff like that. Girl just getting the feet in the door. Now she got the one-hit wonder. Young man, anywho, hey, so you telling me that these people gonna call me scam likely? Pay attention. But got the state Georgia up under it. Georgia of all places. Come on, man, pay attention. So you gonna tell me I don't know the heart of Atlanta got all them damn Africans and them damn Nigerians over there and we don't know they scamming? God damn it. Why you think Young Miami got the song and threw it in Georgia coded? Why you think NDRE did all that goddamn, and I wouldn't do this, and you know, because my soulful spirit, and you know what I didn't do, you know, and I'm gonna get a good book, I'm gonna get a Bible some praises. I'm gonna give you, yes, because I'm very spiritual. I'm gonna give you hoodie. I'm gonna give you some of the what. So I'm just understand. Don't worry about it. When I tell y'all things, okay, that's why I ain't coming back. I be damned. Look at the time. Wait a minute. That thing say 0312. You better know it. Look at the time on the clock. Okay, so y'all tell me the time on the clock say 3:20. I ain't coming back here every time. Bam, look at it again. 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 I don't want to talk about Nancy Grace. Matter of fact, I'm ending this live because I don't want to talk about Nancy Grace. And then they talk about, but you got on there that you got, God damn it, if I got on there that I'm talking about Nancy Grace, God damn it, I got the right to change my mind. If I don't want to talk about Nancy no more, I don't want to talk about Nancy anymore. Would you haul ass, please? Okay, get out my chat when I want to talk about, if I want to talk about Nancy in 3 hours from now, God damn it, I'm looking at me, and then I can see Nancy. So I know how to talk to Nancy, even if you ain't here. Haul ass, please, buddy. Buddy, roll forward with the goddamn, I can't stand this, man. Y'all I need you to back up, man. See that? See? You want me to talk about Nancy Grace, or you want me to talk about what I was about to say? Okay, we'll talk about Nancy Grace then. No, because when I was about to tell y'all what I was about to say, nobody ain't want to hear it. That's how they do me. Pay attention. I ain't coming back no more. Why y'all looking at me? I told these people I have fun by myself. I don't need your company. I don't need your company. I don't need your company. I don't need the snoring when you want to snore. I don't need you. Please go away. Y'all be like that. Y'all don't be like that. You be like, man, all that. I don't feel like being bothered. No, I see what my mama used to do. Oh, she was the best. My mama used to be, Eddie, I told you not to tell them people. Why would you tell them that I'm woke? See, y'all better be glad I'm not like that. I'm not that type of person. I'm not that type of girl. I just don't. You just don't never come over to my house. We ain't got. They be like, oh, what we doing? I'm like, oh, okay, I'll come back in town. Ask them. Ask them. Y'all gonna say, nah, this lady can't be telling the truth. Ask them then. And if they tell you something different, tell them to come and talk to me if I'm in the mood. I'll be like, I don't want to be bothered. Like, no, don't call either. Cause you get to the point, man. You listen. You get in your own damn system. You get in your own grave. You get in your own you. You don't got to be bothered like that. Hell no. I'm just telling you, just to get blunt and back to the point, y'all. Please, man. I'm gonna need y'all to just tighten up and don't wear speedos and stuff like that no more. I mean, the way the things are looking, it look like we ain't gonna be able to tell the difference between the two unless you be around somebody like me. Cause I'm gonna say, tell us who you is. Since everybody else need to know that you got your ass on my team, tell me who you is. You got a man down there, you got a woman down there. Or did they fix the man down there? Because that's the question we need to start asking. You got a man down there, you got a woman down there, or did you get the man fixed down there? You got a man down there, you got a woman down there, did you get the man fixed down there? You got to, or do you want to get on your own goddamn team? Come on, Nancy. Get your ass over here now, Nancy Grace. Let's see if we're going to team on that one. You got 2 little boys, don't you, Nancy? Let's talk about that. Instead of talking about black and white all the time. How about this? How about let's talk about that, Nancy? Let's change the conversation up. Stop acting like you're a crime attorney. All that goddamn criming and lying you've been doing, just tell us the truth. Tell us the truth, please. We already know how you feel like about Nolan. Can you tell all the black people, because black people only gonna watch me, and a little bit of white people that don't like me, they gonna be over there by themselves, and I'm damn sure gonna look over there. I'm gonna say, you got a problem with me? Who this is got a problem with me? But I don't know you, though. Why you got a problem with me? And then I want to stop right there. See, that's how you just get the truth out there. Don't be going all in the... Why would you go in the woods and get lost like me? Man, y'all ain't realized the woods was like a maze to me. And then I'm dangling over here and dangling over there and getting back over here. And then my grandma pulling me back. And then finally my mama brings her ass where she at. No, I'm not being funny. Because they be all around me. And I'm like... I was about to talk about my mama just did... I said, I don't feel like it. Yeah. And you like, damn, ain't nothing here but air. What happened? You be lost. I don't give a damn if they don't. Get out of here. No. I'm trying to tell y'all the story, but. I ain't know. I should put my phone right there on that thing so I can feel anybody around me. Ain't no reason down there for me to stand up and gotta go to tripping and falling. And you look around, you like, ain't no way. Hey, y'all tell me y'all ain't never did that before. I ain't coming back. Watch me. Okay, get back, Jericho. Okay, get back. Okay, watch that. I don't want to say what I'm about. I'm not talking. I was trying to tell these ladies, get your ass on social media, I'll find you. Period. I tried to tell this damn lady. She see there? I'm going to give y'all another example. They don't listen to me. The lady. Lady now. Y'all go back and look at the videos. I've been started something with them. Look at the videos. Ladies out there doing Zumba, black version, shaking their ass, twisting, rubbing down. I'm talking about they shaking their ass across from Checkers every Monday and Tuesday, shaking their ass. I tell this lady, I say, I need you to get the channel. I need you to bring it on YouTube. Okay. I need you to bring the channel on YouTube. Okay. I go out there, I got videos now. People think I don't do nothing. I don't do no type of work. Even though I've been foreseeing this, I've been foreseeing stuff, and I say, see, this why they don't want me there. See, because I already done foreseen it. Like that girl that detailed the cars in Del Rey. I say, hell no, if I give that goddamn two-faced and muffaluffa anything, I say, hell no. She got to go back to her mama, and she got to tell her mama why she's so goddamn stingy. Anywho, hey, let me get back to the story. I don't want to talk about my personal business. The ladies out there doing the hoopla over there doing Zumba. I'm talking about they getting down. Matter of fact, if you go back and look at my video from Friday when we had to celebrate Cheryl's 70th. And if you didn't see that video, shame on you. Because I'm going to be locking them videos down. Watching your asses ain't going to be able to get on them. When y'all see, y'all going to say, damn, I know she ain't do the damn video in Chinese. I say I did it in China, man, because she ain't had no business in my business. Because if you wanted to see me disco and dance to it after I had to cut their ass up, you should have been watching the live. So why should you have free access to me? It don't work like that. Then you're going to be seeing, they're going to say, but you ain't have to drop the video in Chinaman language. I'm going to say, well, how else was I going to get your attention? When you looked up like this, you say, damn, what they speaking? Is she Chinese? Is she? She do be saying shimmy soho. What's she? You be like, how I change this goddamn? You be like, how I change this goddamn thing back to English? The people think we joking. I don't give a damn about watching y'all videos in y'all language. Just like y'all don't care about our stuff. Why we can't beat, man, I'm talking about something else y'all don't like it. Get out. Get out. You ain't gonna tell me, people, that you're gonna come over in our country where we speak English and get mad because we don't want to watch the Jamaican movies. Now, we want to listen to your Jamaican music. I mean, ain't that still giving you a head start? Y'all don't even acknowledge our food. Y'all don't even acknowledge our stuff. Y'all don't acknowledge us at all. And we eat your Jamaican food. We gave you a chance to get your Jamaican restaurants expanded. Didn't we give you a chance? We don't want to hear it in different languages. We don't. Look at that now. Look at that now. We just looked at this number now. Tell me y'all ain't see that number again. Look at that 0321. Tell me y'all ain't see that for the second time on one live. Tell me we ain't catch how we caught that together. Look. Tell me we ain't catch that 123 with a 0 on the end. Whew. I'm telling y'all, y'all just. I don't want to talk about Nancy. I don't want to talk about none of that right now. I want to talk about. I want to talk about getting them cheating man slotting machines. I don't want to talk about no kind of serious business right now. I don't want to talk about serious business right now. I only want to talk about getting these cheating man. These machines cheating so bad. When I tell y'all they cheat so bad, look at Angie slots them. No, Angie, how y'all around here being so big like that? What secret y'all got going on that y'all ain't telling nobody about? Y'all up to something in that backdoor goddamn slot community. And you know once I get to school, Scooby-Doo. Boom, 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 boom. Once I get to Scooby-Doo. Don't let me get the scoop. Don't let me get that Scooby-Doo. Don't let me get that scoop. Don't let me get that Scooby-Doo. Don't you let me get that scoop. I got the scoop. I got the scoop. I got the scoop. You better not let me get the scoop. It's Scooby-Doo. You better not let me get the scoop. 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 Scooby-Doo. You better not let me get the scoop. You better not let me get that Scooby-Doo. You better not let me get that scoop. Don't let me get that Scooby-Doo. Don't let me get that Scooby-Doo. That Scooby-Doo. Don't let me get that Scooby-Doo. Don't let me get the scoop. It's Scooby-Doo. Man, I get that Scooby-Doo. And it better not be. Listen, here's about my scoops, though. Y'all don't send me no scoop. If y'all, when I say you better send me that Scooby-Doo. I'm talking about the Scooby-Doo. Either it gonna get up under my skin and I'm gonna scoop your ass up out of there. So you ain't gonna want to get on no social site. Oh, Jesus, please don't send me them type of Scooby-Doos. I'm gonna scoop that dude. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna scoop that dude. Scoopy-doopy-doo. I'm gonna scoop that doopy-doo. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Scoopy-doo. Da-da-da-da. So I'm looking for information like nasty ass Gordon Ramsay who think that he gonna be around here banning. See, that's what y'all, I'm trying to explain to y'all the place. See, here's the thing I like them first time banners. Like, you know, when you ban a person for the first time, you're like, whoa, what you did? You're like me. How you ban me? Like, think about that now. Think about it. So it means a lot when I get banned because it's like, whoa, you got to do the Scooby-Doo. You got the scoop. A Scooby-Doo. You got that damn scoop. I'm going to get that Scooby-Doo. You got to get the scoop. You know the scoop-doo. Then, listen, Gordon Ramsay on the list. Next door. Y'all need to go get on Next Door, and you get on Next Door and put your black face up on there. Watch how Next Door ban y'all ass for the smallest of ass. Watch it. Go get, y'all need to go on Next Door and put your own self on there. Don't go on there with no showcase face. Yeah, go on there. Yeah, couple y'all we need to go undercover. We needs to go undercover, y'all. We got to go. Y'all see, I can see this is why I got to get my VIP group together. Y'all in trouble. See, I'm gonna tell y'all, cause see, like Next Door, somebody will try to tip them off. You can't stop social media, Buddha Bear. Next Door, y'all got to look up Next Door app. For some reason, I just read that Next Door got a history of racially profiling. I told you all there's no way they banned me. But I was up there being my beautiful self, y'all, with my, y'all want to see what I have on? And I'm not being funny. This is my profile picture. And y'all go up there. Y'all can use my profile picture. I'm not joking. These people got me. They put me on a Scooby-Doo. I told y'all all I told a man was hello Viagra. How you gonna get mad because I told you hello Viagra? You acting soft. I need you to harden up. I mean, come on, dude. Damn, you see this lady, this is Century 21 on Atlantic Avenue, around that street, Century 21, somewhere around Derry Federal Highway. The lady ran my daughter background after she did an interview when she was supposed to be sending the onboarding paper, and then declined my daughter the job. And my daughter like, wait a minute. You supposed to be sending me onboarding paper, so you went and ran my background without my permission. That's my problem right there. Bap, get back to the front door. Without her permission. After the interview. That's the key component. But my daughter still have her license. It's like, wait a minute, lady. And so she said something. Now, all of these people, my one daughter caused a destruction over there. And all she did was ask the question, what is y'all opinion of this? And my daughter got her little slim fit shape. Y'all go over there and follow her over there. I'll give y'all her information throughout the chat tomorrow or later on today. I ain't coming back after this because y'all want all my business and ain't gave me none of yours. Anywho, hey, so I'm just trying to bring you into the type of cases that I do investigate and I do need to get to the bottom of. So when you have you have a situation with an app with yourself being banned. First time. I ain't all them 15 times. It depends on your first time. Don't come sending me nothing when you've been banned from somewhere. You better send me 333. You better send me the right thing, because if I got to find out that you done sent me something and your ass done lied, now you on the list. And y'all know I sit just like this. And I'd be like this. It's going to be about an hour, y'all. So if you got any questions in the chat, you better let 12 Freddy know you will be back, because if your ass come through that chat, bumping your head the wrong way, pay attention now, pay attention. Beasts grow with all type of stuff around them. So you got to let the beast get warmed up. You got to let the beast know, yes, when it's time to release that venom on that ass, then Freddy's home. Knuckle sandwich heads. See, that be my list. And the problem with my type of list, I start off with, I'm gonna need somebody to tell me what to do. Come on, Queen. Come on. You done laughed out that whole side of the chat over there. Well, why they laughing when I'm dead serious? I be sweating and all. Because when I get that ass, I'm going to get in front of the mic like I'm about to do now. Because I see in Byron Donalds, Charleston White, Candace Moore, Woo Lady, Tanae Miller, Carmelo. I got to go put y'all over there because, man, I Nancy Grace, as you could tell, lady. You see how boring you is. You see how we like to bring you in, and when it's time to bring your ass back in again. So Nancy, I'm gonna give you a break now. You need to come up with something nice now, because as you can see, Carmelo Anthony is over there. Carmelo Anthony at the bottom of the list. Now here's the thing. I ain't even gonna talk about YouTube, because YouTube tried me. I told y'all about the man. See, look at them, the times right there. Them the times right there YouTube sent to me. Talk about the man, talk about I did this and did that and da. And I'm saying to myself, what now? What about all the times this man done called my phone, harassing me, stalking me at that time of the damn morning? Now they calling me with 888. Look at all them eights. Look at them eights. Look at the eights. 888. Look at them eights. Look at them eights. Look at them eights. 8888888. Would you help me? Look at them eights. Dun, 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 dun. Would you help me? Look at them eight. Would you help me? Look at them eights. God, the be more careful. Look at them trees. Did y'all see them trees? You know what else I want to do? I wonder if anybody have, I'm looking for certain products. I got to start making sure I got to get myself together, guys. Jesus. Y'all want me to get together? Y'all tell God I'm ready. Tell God, and I say God. Your baby say, she done been to all y'all now. Y'all know how she run from person to person. I run from that in my heart. I promise y'all. I don't know where I've been in my life, but I know one thing. Through my whole life, I get mad. I be like, I must not be human. Like, y'all ain't just see me catch a tantrum. Man, I be done caught a tantrum, and I get what I want, boy. And I had a wake-up call. I don't even want to tell y'all about the wake-up call. I might tell y'all. I might tell you, then I might not. It depends, because people like to use stuff against you like it gonna hurt me. How you gonna use my stuff against me? Anyway, I had to get a wake-up call. Like, damn, I know you spoiled now. I know you blessed, and you know you highly favored. I know that, but wait a minute now. You've been taking advantage. And then I tell y'all, I apologize. I apologize for taking advantage. Can I please get my power back? Thank you. All you gotta do is just tell the truth. I need my power back. I want my money power back. I want my Afro power back. I'm trying to tell y'all what I want. While I'm telling y'all what I want, y'all start telling y'all, say what y'all want too. Don't just sit here and listen to me get all in my damn business. And I'm trying to give y'all the same damn blessings. I told y'all, when y'all going through something, just look up like this. And then when you get real mad, then look in the palm of your damn hand. Look at your hands. Look in the palm of your hands. See what's special in your hands. Damn, the lines. My line's special. And I look at my hands. I look up and I be like, whoa. Because guess what? My lines, you see them lines? That's my road. You got to find your road. See? I just learned how to walk down my trail. Damn it, you might have an M in your hand. Learn what kind of curb you done did in your life. Figure that. Anyway, so I want my man. I don't want to talk to them, man. They behind us right now. I want the money, man. Open the door. Open the door. Would you open the door? Bum, 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 bum. Would you open the door? Bum, 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 bum. Would you open the door? 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 Would you open that door? Open the door. Would you open that door? 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 Would you open the door? Open the door. Would you open the door? Would you open the door? Would you open that door? Open the door. Would you open the door? Open that financial door. Would you open the door? Would you open the financial door? Would you open the financial door? Just open damn door. I'm sorry I said it like that. But would you open the door? I said open open the door. Would you open the door? Open the door. Somebody gonna have to hit the floor. Would you open the door? Somebody gonna have to hit that floor. Would you open the door? 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 Would you open that door? Would you open the 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 door? Don't try to keep up with me. Stay in your own damn lane because I got my own type of energy and you got yours. See how I'm used to being by myself. I've already accomplished that mission. If you ain't accomplished the mission to be by yourself and know how to have fun on your own, goddamn it, and they don't have to invite you to their food stamp cotton picking ass, no soda water having on ice asses. If they ain't want to invite you over to their house and their food stamp parties, don't go. And don't give a damn. And then you got to be like me. Every time I think about it, I ain't never taste your food anyway. So how you gonna not invite me? And I'm one of the ones that ain't eat your food. I left you leftovers. There was some other greedy ones. And I wouldn't eat food, but I'll help you clean up. So how you gonna not invite the one that I guess they say, well, you ain't eating our food and ain't no sense in you coming. And I say, well, I ain't got no problem with that. Would you open the door? Yeah, because I don't want to talk about no more damn food stamps because some people getting ready to take more and more of them stamps. They're gonna have so less on them cards. So I swear for God, I bet you they gonna bring back them paper books. I bet you. Where my food stamps? And I left my food stamps in my storage, y'all. Y'all better get my storage for me. Listen, y'all ain't gonna believe this. Them people, I predict, them people gonna go back to paperwork. I bet you ain't gonna be around there talking about open up the damn door. We gonna see, we don't need to open up the door, damn it. We already know what type of money you got. Were you supposed to be receiving this book? Because we know for a fact, okay? We definitely about to use some of these trees. We got to get back to the trees of the land because we getting all overcrowded, oversaturated. So I guarantee they going back to paperwork. They going back to paperwork. Watch. You ain't got a choice but to go back to paperwork after a while. They finna be so bunkered out. They got yeah, they ain't gonna even get it. Wait till I teach y'all this course, man. Y'all gonna have to come over. Y'all gonna have to learn this course. Y'all gonna have to get your asses together. I know I keep saying I need the Zoom to get y'all right. Ain't nobody offered to help me. So I'm steady trying to help y'all even though I need help. I'm steady trying to help y'all. Steady bringing y'all the news. Steady getting through the woods. Steady by myself. Look behind me. See that? See, ain't nothing but the cheetah. I don't even want to think about cheetah print. Damn, it just hit me. Please do. Please do, God. Take it away. Please take it away. Do, God. Do, Jesus. Ow. I can't think about Roland Martin with them G's on. Ooh, D-Jesus. D-Jesus. Deactivate. Take it away. Take it away. Take it away. No. Take it away. Take it away. Take it away. Did y'all see what I seen? I made a mistake and had looked at that right there. And all I seen was Roland Martin with a pair of feet thongs on. That thing was feet thin. I seen Roland Martin with a pair of feet thin on. If you ask harsh and talking ass K. I bet you she ain't lying because she talk too damn much. How she gonna be like? How she gonna be like? How's she gonna be lying and she laughing at you? It don't work like that. You can't be laughing and lying on people. It don't work like that. A liar, man, when you lying on people, you be so damn serious. You be like, okay, she lying. That's how we are. I'm only telling you. That girl ain't lying. That man had on a pair of teeth thongs. Ain't no way in hell I can have this on my head like this. I ain't coming back. I'm not coming back if I have to look at this video again. Lord, do Jesus. I ain't gonna be able to do it. This man got on a pair of teeth thongs in his discolor print. She said she tried to make like it was a mistake, talking about, I thought it was thief print, cheetah print. It actually was army fatigue. I said, come on now, Tasha. See, you try me on both ends, and I got a feeling you knew your ass was trying me because she already know I be with that. And she talk about the cuff on it look like this, y'all, the cuff. Now, how come I got all that room and they talk about that man ain't had no room in there? How that man ain't had no room and I got room here? What army come with a base that small? I can't. Can I say something? White people, if you're in the room and you don't understand, we would ask you to please leave. Can you pardon your way over there to the left? Go have a seat over there. And then it's going to take you a minute to catch her because I know you just fake laughing because you think somebody going to make us like a swing on you. Ain't nobody going to swing on y'all. We don't do that in the black community. Nah. Get twisted. We'll pop your ass, but we give you one chance, though, because we try to sting them and wake you up and say, just remember the crowd of people you in. See, we do stuff like that. We don't all jump on you unless you done did something like them people down there. What's the name of that state? Oh, I got to get that off my head, too. Jesus, I ain't mean to throw my army like that. I done threw my army away. Damn, y'all done messed me up. Get back, Jericho. Get him, Jericho. Get back. Woo, there. Y'all see, get back, Jericho. I was terrible. Get back, Jericho. Get back. I ain't lying. My leg just said, get back. Oh. I ain't lying. You got to pay attention to. You got to get their ass from all angles because they're trying. Man, what you want me to do? You know how long I've been living in the graveyard and people still got me down there. No. At what point do I get on the top and let my grave raise up, man? At what point? At what point do Dina let the people know she back? At what point does Julia Soullock let the people know that a pamper on right again? At what point do people just trying me, giving me a look? Who give you a thin piece of paper if it ain't a rejection? Oh, Jesus, my Christ. Ooh, I had to slow it down. Yes, Lord. Hey, Lord, can I ask you a question? When the people come to you and you get to know them, how long it take for them to go past you and get to God? Because it seemed like the ones that weren't listening to you, they still down there. They raising hell. I know. You right. Jesus had to make me aware. It's the chosen ones that's finding their peace and just being able to look back and just watch some critical television time right now. I just sit back and watch me some critical TV like I'm about to do in a few seconds here. Find me some critical television to watch because ain't no sense in me getting out there trying to fight right now because it ain't nothing I can do. First of all, it's extremely hot out there. Second of all, I say, man, I'm about to pack all this damn stuff up, and y'all ain't gonna hear from me no more watching. But I'm still telling them other ladies they better get their ass on there. And if I happen to find one of y'all, I'll come back on here too. Other than that, I'm hauling ass from off here too. YouTube ain't gonna be playing with me. YouTube don't want to pay you a damn thing, and YouTube need to be YouTube. You know what? You're in some big ass hot water with me. YouTube is in so much hot water with me, and I'm telling you all right now, I'm not gonna be playing with you. I'm not gonna be playing with I'm not going to be playing with YouTube like that, because YouTube be trying people. And I don't know if there's any other platforms where they trying you, but y'all better get your ass over here and try them with me, because you got to learn how to black their ass out too. That's when you go to darken their asses in these areas. You got to darken them. They got them. You know when your light's getting ready to go out during hurricanes. Stop acting like y'all don't know. You got to give them a black eye. You be like what's good? Yeah, you got to start blinking in the air. You got to learn what I need to look at this platform and see what it is, because we got to join hands together. Because YouTube, you're trying our black community, and you know you are. Y'all got to do better than what y'all doing, YouTube. Because when I look at the streets of YouTube, I want to know, why is there certain people in certain communities the only one that's blasting with goddamn views and likes, and you be like, man, you must have paid for this. But then when you go and you talk to them, they're really getting paid. And you're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So you must have certain people that skip the line. Because I'm thinking about it like this, y'all. If ain't nobody around here doing graveyard videos, if nobody's around here, think about it. If nobody's around YouTube doing graveyard videos, and I'm a new category, really, where does YouTube put me at? Up under the hell with hell? How you gonna put me under hell with hell, and I'm out there fighting at the graveyard? I mean, what the hell? I'm saying to myself, whoever had that before? I'm literally fighting these. Listen, y'all. I'm talking about, I don't even want to get mad. That's why I was trying not to talk about. That's why I said, man, Nancy Grace better haul ass. And she one of the ones, like I looked at WPTV, and I realized that WPTV, when these news stations are so connected with each other, they'll call around and they ask questions about you. Oh, what do you think about this story? They do stuff like that. And I believe that there's a snitch in the city commissioner's little group when it comes to tipping off for certain stories and stuff like that, but making sure that their name get flangered in the system per se. So I'm gonna watch that scallywag too. And if I have to throw those type of bow and arrows, once they get to this, they're gonna know that I got to be talking about you. And I'm just looking around. I say, okay, the WPTV, okay, you side with this one right here for this, and this. Okay, so y'all got connections going on, and they're gonna be so good and just knowing that I'm coming up in the area. And WPTV, I don't see them as being bigger than me. I see them as needing me. And I see them as will want to shut me down, because what you gonna do for me? Like, I don't have to get on your network, because what they don't understand is when the right platform come for our community, y'all ain't gonna be able to do nothing, because y'all goddamn little platforms gonna be so boring until we gonna be like, man, what you over there for? Like, what are you over there for? Like, it's more going over here. It's more in line with how my life is. It's more in line with what we're looking for, not a whole scatter. No, at some point in your life, you got to get in alignment. You got to get in alignment. How about that? How about that for the, because they backdoor and they listen, but my problem with it is they listen and they still don't help. And one of the things that I found out with YouTube that I'm seeing is there are not Black America back there. And I don't understand why. And if there is Black America out there, how is Black America in the YouTube streets? How is Black America correlating with the Black community that's on YouTube? And those are the bullet points that I have a problem with, because there are far too many of our channels, including small channels such as like G2K. G2K is a channel where he has really been through sexual abuse. I'm talking about really, this man have days for his footage. And I want to know, why do channels like that get so smothered in the YouTube streets, especially when G2K has a good following of a community? See, people thinking, oh, you got to have 500,000 followers. No, you don't. You don't have to have that. G2K got his number of followers that's following him. The key to it is his community is very, very, very strong with him. And when I say his community is very strong with him, they should have even had something done because they got to know each other from their low points. And now that's the only way that they communicate is with the people on here because the people on the ground don't understand. They don't get it. They even had a date where all of them even met in another state. And they got to know each other and they're still friends today and they get upset with each other. They get mad with each other. You know, they got, and G2K is married and G2K love his wife and she be right there just for the pain and what he been through. I'm like saying to myself now, with the Epstein files, with Black America being missing, with me saying that I heard, and I do believe that those little girls over there were in Africa, over there with Oprah. I want to know what happened to them. And if nothing happened, then they need to allow us to find out, show more of them over there because we are their eyes from over here. I want to know, why would YouTube not be making sure that channels like G2K are in a certain bucket and they're pushed up, even if you got to recycle them, because the heavy hitters can't always stay to the top. God damn, they ain't gonna never leave nobody no change. Like YouTube, like y'all know it, and then it gets even worse because now what YouTube is doing, if you ask me, what they're doing is all the big channels that got banned from TikTok, now they're over here on YouTube. So I wonder who's accommodating their bills. I wonder who is making sure that they're warm and welcomed. Because I don't remember them warming me. I mean, me getting to my journey, I don't even know what is my journey right now. I don't know because I don't even pay it any attention anymore. And I know that they see at this level how organized a lot of the Black channels, or Black America channels are. And yes, I'm fighting because that is my America and that's my culture and that's what I know. And all I know is everybody else that came in under Black, they didn't come in and say they wanted anything to do with Black America. So my stance right now is for Black America, and anything Black up under that, if you want to join, you're welcome to. But I'm fighting for my side when I talk about certain things. And then I'm welcoming everybody in if they're coming in and not treating me or my Black America as if they're our enemy before they even get to know us because of what they heard. And y'all need to go back and Google who initially said, Google the country. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Google the country. Google the country that said, that gave Black women a reputation, and it was a lie. Google the country. Google the country. And I remember there was the days where they were raping Black women. Google the country. And you won't believe. Because it makes you trace back. That's why I always trace things back to the beginning. And don't forget, it's man that wrote the book. Remember? But I'm kind of wondering, did a man write that book? I'm wondering who really wrote that book, because y'all just said a man wrote that book, but I don't know about that. I'm going to have to continue to ask that question, because the only thing that I could come up with is because if the good book was written, and they say the man always worked and the man always did this, what type of work that man was doing if they wasn't harvesting cattle out of Black people? I'm trying to figure out what hard work and when he had time, because he didn't get in that damn kitchen and cook. He didn't put them kids to bed. He didn't wipe them little kids' ass. He didn't do none of that. So I want to know, when did the master have time to go and write a book? Or was it one of the master wives of a white woman? I'm wondering who wrote the book, because I just say, when I look back and I look at the picture from what I could see back to, and everybody want to go back to Jesus days, not before, because they going back to Jesus and so forth and so on, because nobody else in the good book was that important but Jesus. But I want to know, because Jesus came from Mary. And it also says that Mary didn't have a mama or a dad. So I also be wanting to ask myself how they said man came first if Jesus came from Mary. And that's the only last person you seen. See how you switch them up and just keep on wrapping their ass around the corner? Jericho. Do. What the hell? I be. My life is weird. Why the TV froze? Y'all gonna think I'm joking? I ain't kidding. The TV done froze. Cause you can't put no TV on. This ain't YouTube. You can't put the TV on pause. I don't even want to talk about YouTube no more. And I don't want to talk about Nancy Grace. Matter of fact, I don't even know if I want to talk to y'all right now. I got stuff I need. I could be doing other stuff. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I'm just gonna tell y'all this. Ooh, that's a good number. 355. It's 355. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, y'all do not want to read the comments over there on TikTok. Y'all need to find me on TikTok. I cannot tell you how to do it. Just look up there. Don't put in hashtag Saiddit. Saiddit. You can find me anywhere. Put hashtag and Saiddit. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Them people over there, the white man was beating this black man so bad. And you should have heard, you should read the comments. I'm like, I couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it. I'm going to see if I can find it. I can't believe it. I was like,
Thanks, chat.
who?
Alright, who we got next? Have a good rest of your afternoon. Thank you for running you too. Don't be a stranger. I followed you. Okay.
Thank you.
How does look?
Looks like you're trying to be like me so bad. Like, look at the edges.
Janika, my hair was done before yours.
No, my hair was done before yours.
Can you take a picture?
I don't know how to get their drama off of my phone. I'm saying to myself, that must be the new Haitian movie. I'm realizing that that's a Haitian movie minus the $20 trick back book, the lip gloss, and trying to teach these young ladies how to trick. Okay? Now, here's the thing. Because Nancy Grace just shined across my face again. She quick to go into criminal. Of course, she would jump on the straight bait race train with Nolan Wells. Look what Al Sharpton did. Look what they did. Everybody jumped in on that because they seen it was foul. They seen it wasn't right. But my thing is, everybody else that jumped in, I didn't have a problem. But when I seen her and Al Sharpton jump in, I'm like, oh, okay, what y'all trying to do? Re-trigger? What y'all trying to do? Act like you did this on that side over there? I mean, because when I look at Al Sharpton, I see he don't want to sit down and talk to society about what happened with Tarjay. He don't want to talk about that. I seen the man, Pastor Jamal, out of Georgia. He addressed it real quick. He addressed it, whether he meant that address or not. The fact that he did. Al Sharpton just want to keep running away. Oh, I'm a civil rights activist and I don't have to prove anything. Yeah, you do. Because the people proved you. The people helped you get where you was going. But then on big, important issues like this, you want to up and run with your goddamn perm slick to the back like you bringing Jerry curls back. No, 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 no. It don't work like that. You owe the people something. I don't give a damn if you gave him a half a ass something. You still gave him something. He want to get up there and not give nobody nothing. And think because he's this, that, and the other that he can't get it too. And then people sitting around here still trying to respect him. Yet it's still him. He not respecting you. But there you go, Nancy Grace. The Bible says. Yep. The Bible says respect your mother and father. But it also say your mother and father shall not do what? Provoke. I like to take it and keep it back to the easy rules. I like to keep it back to where the good book started at before y'all went to intertwine and putting y'all extra stuff in. Because I want to know if Nancy Grace can come through and Nancy Grace can give us an answer on this and give us an answer on that. Nancy Grace is another one. Get back to the table and let us know how you was feeling about Carmelo Anthony, because the way you was talking in a racist manner. So you could be racist with Carmelo Anthony, but yet it's still here come Nolan Wells with his mixed mama. Now you gonna act like you a part of it. No. Start opening up the doors to tell us what's going on in them little white neighborhoods. I got a channel. And I need to get back on my channels. I got a channel of a guy. He do Barbie videos acting how the white girls really act. And I did a reaction video on him. And I need to get back into those channels because he do a very good job. That we want to see the other side instead of you. And he's a male telling the story. See, stuff like that. YouTube not pushing. Why? Because YouTube is not in the depth of the streets to understand that you need someone to bring communities up as well. Because if you see your damn sorry, slow-moving ass rotation ain't working, then you need to get the right people in position, especially because if you trying to show YouTube to be something, then YouTube need to start showing that you are not just built on the big. You got to show that you the small too, especially YouTube if you're not even from our country. So you had to start somewhere. So I find it so weird that they come and they act like they did such a struggle, and not understand that Black America helped them in the struggle and pushed them up, but none of them reach back at us. Like, where they do that at? That's why I say, wait till I get the mic. I'm going to do what I need to do for all of them, especially, and they not helping me. I'm not joking. I don't plan on keeping no damn secrets. I plan on it. Don't tell me nothing. Nothing. I don't want to have them type of conversations no more. If you ain't coming right, I don't want to talk about it. I ain't joking. I'm looking at YouTube too. At least TikTok do give you a chance. And I'm on YouTube platform talking about their ass. TikTok do give them a chance. And then TikTok now have been bought out by the American side. But we need to make sure that America taking over for the right reasons. Because TikTok, when they went up under the other people, they did get a chance. And they were making money in the Black community. That's why there's more Blacks over there, because they learn how to cut the cards the right way on a platform. And the platform start helping and pushing them. YouTube ain't open up no streets like that creator program. I get on the program and you can't even hardly understand the people. And then I'm looking around on the program. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, how I'm going to get through these doors with these creators? They younger than me, but they don't know how to look for no goddamn content. No, and then they don't even speak English. Man, that's not right. I should report that. That's not right. To me, that's almost like going back to the Derry Beach Police Department. How y'all got a Derry Beach Police Department with all men, one Haitian missionary and one raceback runner, white? None of me in there. None of me that understand the frustration. None of me that understand that they stalking and harassing. None of me in there. I barely told a story to the man the other day. I say, man, I started telling them the story, but I still ain't feel comfortable going back. I'm like, no. Because they waiting on me to go back. Why? So they could take my damn complaint and trash it? Act like they doing something? No. I said, no, I filed my complaint online. Goddamn it, file your complaint online. Doom, 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 doom. I just filed my complaint online. Doom, 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 doom. I filed my complaint online. Da, 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 da. I filed my complaint online. Da, 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 da. I filed my complaint online. Da, 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 da. I filed my complaint online. I filed my complaint online. Da, 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 da. File your complaint online. I ain't lying. File your complaint online. Start telling it. I'ma find you. Start telling it. Start telling it. I'll find you. Start telling it. File your complaint online until we get a system where you can feel comfortable. God damn it, that is our complaint. They know how to take AI and turn it into word. God damn it, turn it into a letterhead. Damn right. I'm trying to connect with a company like that too, so I can have them teach you how to do AI, teach you how to make your own website. Like teach you, like, cause somebody in your lineage, you got to make sure if you someone where you know you ready and you know you like, man, I can't do this no more. You got to learn on the other side, and that means you got to connect with the right channels. And what I'm hating is I'm taking the heat and the brunt of things because I looked at Nextdoor. Mind you, I wasn't bothering Nextdoor or anything. If you go back and look at my account, because they're gonna open that account back up. When you look at that account and you go at my messages, man, it's all men. I'm talking about it's all white men. Good morning, Queen. How you doing? I say, good morning. How you doing? All of them. Just, and it's nothing. They just speak to me. I don't do anything on there. That was my first time really commenting. Nope. I commented on CBS, the 1, 2, turn 2. I bashed their ass because that's the channel. They always bashing black people. Then they want to go. They say they horrible. That's the only channel that I go toe-to-toe with, and they never bother me. And I go toe-to-toe, and I just leave my messages in there the same way I do now. They know that wasn't a reason to ban me. And then this one lady at Century 21 in Delray posts my daughter's record. And I'm saying to myself, no, you didn't. And she got real volatile with my daughter. And I'm her mother, but she didn't know that. She knew that because she already knew me. Had to be. She done ran my daughter background check and then got mad because my daughter, beautiful as she is, posed a question, and all the white men and everybody, they had their mixed opinions about it. It kind of hurt my daughter feeling. I'm like, girl, you better get over there and take that goddamn punch and realize I'm always beat up. The next morning I wake up, I was banned. I'm like, oh, hell no. No, I don't want to talk about it because y'all better made me mad all over again. I don't even want to finish what I was saying. All I know is you better get your ass on social media. You better file your goddamn complaint. File your complaint online. File your complaint. I'm going to find you. File your complaint. Goddamn, send at me on a sticky note. When I tell you to at me on a sticky note, that means go into your shorts. You could do a 63-minute short and you can at me. Just get in your short and keep it on unlisted. If you got a short and you want to send it to me by copying it, put it on unlist, and in the comments, like at me or at me on the name of it. And that means it'll be between me and you. That means it's unlisted. It may float somewhere, somebody else will find it, but good. Let them find it. But it's far less people that'll find you like that. We need to start going unlisted. Wonder what kind of bucket is unlisted. See, I like stuff like that. Remember I told y'all I went over there to the city commissioners meeting. Not the one on the 14th, the other fake one. I think that was on the 22nd. They still, and if y'all notice, ever since June, y'all notice we still ain't getting no kind of information on that graveyard. Y'all notice that? Y'all notice that? But anywho, hey, what I was about to say, I probably don't even remember. And if I do remember, I don't even know if I want to say it. But when I went to that little meeting, you ain't going to believe. I asked the man, he going to talk about the graveyard in a general bucket. I said, what you mean general bucket? So I had to ask him. He did all that damn talk. He talked so fast. He talked, and then he sounds like such a robot. He even walked like he trained. I'm like, damn, man, loosen your, pop your collar a little bit. Go get you a little bit of hen dog or something. I don't drink dog liquor like that. So that's why I sent you at it, because I can watch your ass, because you already acting like a robo now, David. I don't need you to be acting like Robo and Cop. No, hell no. Drink, hey, go get you some of that hen dog. I'm going to watch your ass like this. He good. He feeling good now. He feeling good now. God damn it, loosen up. Man, but I don't want to talk about it. All I'm going to tell you is I get to the meeting and the man make like my graveyard in a general bucket. So I said, it caught me. This man talks so much and so fast. When they got done, I waited politely. That's why I say they don't like me, because they being nosy at my house. See, I can act how I want to act at my house. See how they do me? I act how I want to act at my house, and then they harass me when I get out the door at the graveyard. How you going to harass me? How you going to come to my graveyard where my family at? How you going to do that? And my baby's out there. And then you got my grandma and my granddaddy lost. And then you know everybody been looking for Enoch. So where you think I'm going? I'm looking for a dude. He owe me child support or something. Somebody owe me. Because I know one damn thing. My mom and daddy ain't pay me. My granddaddy them. Somebody owe me. And my granddaddy, I'm ready for child support. Can I get child support, granddaddy? Thank you. My granddaddy took me in. My granddaddy said, baby, you did what you're supposed to do. It's time for you to get paid. It's your child support time. It's time for you to get your allowance. Thank you, granddaddy. What I was about to say. How you gonna put them in a bucket of general? I just looked. And I was like, so when you say general bucket, I actually should have said, when you say general bucket, then what's your biggest bucket? Because the way I look at it, I put it in the earth, because I'm a Capricorn. Make this like the earth. Make this like something. And make my face look like the earth. See, I ain't Michelle. Michelle a Capricorn, but I'm before her. I'm that Capricorn. I'm that Capricorn. I'm Black America. I'm that Capricorn. So when I look at that earth, I see that they got a big bucket, see, at the top of the earth. So at the top of the earth, I wanted to know what's the big bucket. What's the big bucket right there? Because if my graveyard is general, and my grandma and my Enoch, my mammy and my Enoch got away because y'all lost them. When you think they made it to the top of the bucket so that they could bring the bottom back up? So you think that y'all just get to talk to me in the manner like I'm stupid? You think I got to get in y'all rigged up, nigga rigged ass, white ass, honky tonk ass, good books, y'all cooked up ass books? You think that my mammy, a school teacher, gonna let y'all just handle me in that kind of way like that? So you telling me again, I want to know what the city of Delray, what is your biggest bucket? Because if your biggest bucket is your biggest bucket, I don't know what your biggest bucket would have been, because one of them would have been the ground. You know, the one that y'all got pipes buried up under, and y'all know those pipes should have been moved, and maybe it's something up under there with my graveyard, but it's these pipes that Mr. Randolph keeps saying that you guys built bad. So we know the ground work should be one of your main projects. The next main project should be is that ocean over there, because y'all see how that ocean keep coming closer and closer and closer and closer and closer, and y'all don't want to even secure that area. So I wants to know what's your high bucket if my graveyard that's right up under the sea, if my graveyard that's sitting right on top of the land. I want to know what after those two made my graveyard up under everybody. Because my graveyard is the one set there first. Because my graveyard was land that was already there. Because I'm a Capricorn. That means the land was there. So sometime in my life, I must have been land. And I'm coming to get all of it back. Can you put all of it in one Santa Claus bag? Put it in the bag for me. Put it in the bag. Put it in the bag for me, please. I want to know. At what point that y'all thought that my graveyard became general? So I want to know, like, how many historical land is in Delray? Like, what all through the state of Florida is deemed historical in Delray? Because your banyan tree that you all didn't want to move on Atlantic Avenue, seemed like Nancy Grace flew in my face, and I'm like, Shimi Soho, you don't see me talking? Send Nancy back if she ain't ready. Because let her know right now I'm talking about the graveyard. And I don't like to be interrupted when I'm talking about the graveyard, because nobody don't know the hell I went through out at the graveyard. And nobody know the hell I still feel when I have to even think about them. Them people crazy. Swear to God. Just lose your grandparents and don't say nothing. And then got the galls to say that they're in a general bucket. See, I take that to be a little bit personal, because if I didn't have to go looking for my E-notch, I probably wouldn't have felt this strong. But the fact that I can't get my E-notch and I can't get my mammy back, it makes it a little bit personal beyond. It's more than the names on the ground. It's more than them going out. As y'all seen, they moved all the flags from around my babies out to my graveyard, but they made sure they left Portia and Sophie's flags there. And they left Dwayne flags there. They left the flags there that should have been there from the jump, because you had no business removing the candles. You had no business removing the fan. And you definitely had no business moving that gold candle. And you all put your sticky, funky finger asses on stuff, and you need to go and take them back off of there. And you need to repent and say, I apologize, Queen, because I shouldn't have made you feel like that. Me, I'm apologizing to you on behalf of Troy Borbear. Yeah, Troy, yes, I'm apologizing on behalf of him too, because he wronged you. I'm apologizing on behalf of them 4 faggots that actually held me hostage. I'm apologizing on Scoop Back Forehead, crying because you got the firecracker. I'm apologizing on behalf of, ooh, man, that's a lying-ass Lynn. That Lynn is such a goddamn, she like a lizard Lynn. How city manager Lizard Lynn? How they go? City manager Lizard Lynn. City manager Lizard Lynn. City manager Lizard Lynn. Lying-ass tongue with bumps on them. Never get the truth out of her ass because she's scared of men. That's why she tried to use that paperwork on y'all ass and don't even know how to read. Or apologizing on behalf of the city mayor. When he see all these alley cats up his ass to make sure that he ain't hiding no money and where it came from, he ain't gonna have a chance to be around there acting like he the mayor no more. Because they coming for their money, and I'm gonna be right there to direct their ass when they come on down. If y'all looking for the mayor, he's in. He'll be to the city hall. I see the car there. He's easing in. Y'all want to know where the mayor hang out at? He hangs out over there. If you see that car in the mayor spot, that means the mayor is there. If you one of those investors and you're coming down from New Jersey and you want to know where the mayor at, y'all need to come together and take y'all a seat. This is election time, or y'all gonna come when election time come. Because y'all need to make sure if he have anything to do with the loss of your money and funds, y'all need to know he's still down in the city of Derry making budget cuts and budget decisions. And maybe I need to get a hold of some of y'all up there. Because I'm going to make the best of this. Because I know one thing about it, 18 things for sure. I don't know why my graveyard would be in anybody's general bucket. I mean, look like my graveyard got more stumping room around here than any other land. You know why? Because if that's the first land then we know one thing. If that's the first black historical land in this city, the first one, then guess what? I want to know why they ain't bumped all the way up to the top, because they got a whole bunch of categories. They got a lot of categories going on. I mean, because the ladies purchased that land in 1903. I mean, damn, City of Derry, y'all purchased the damn land, what, in 1917? I mean, it wasn't that long after. How long? When did they purchase that land? 1903, and they purchased it between 1917, something like that. And they ain't got no name. The names wasn't beat up off of there then. Y'all, the City of Derry, is responsible for the ledger. And we want to know where the map at. So our land is worth more than y'all think it's worth. That land is more historical than you think it is. Because that land is going to have my footprint all up the back of that land's ass if y'all don't get my land back together. And then y'all going to understand the only land came home was land Lilith. Yeah. Land Lilith. Land Lilith Queen. So we going to understand that where it seems to you, YouTube, like this ain't something, watch. I've been watching you, YouTube, and I know you've been watching me. Y'all know it. YouTube, you better make this right. You better reach out. You better do something, buddy. You better put some more oppositions up there. You better put some more opportunities, because I'm fighting from the graveyard. And when I say no table goes unturned, don't no table go unturned. Don't you see I'm the first one on YouTube? You ain't going to be able to put it together. You ain't going to put it together that I'm the first one on YouTube that created a men-only man cave. You ain't going to be able to do it, buddy. No matter how much you put it out there, you can't do it. That means it's stepping stools around here, and y'all need to start respecting our community and putting things together so that our community know how to come together, not just y'all community. And I don't know what you got going on in the back door, YouTube, but you and I both know you're not paying our community, and I got a problem with that. And you already know. Either I'm going to be on this platform telling it, or I'm going to be on all of them telling it. Or I'm going to be on my own over there that we building telling it. You got the fight, the right to party. You got the right to fight, to party. You got the right. Da, 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 da. You got the right. Da, 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 da. You got the right. You got the right. Da, 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 da. You got the right to party. Ba, 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 ba. You got the right to party. Ba, 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 ba. You got the right to party. Try to do stuff like that to keep from getting mad. It pissed me off so bad when that man said General Bucket, and then I said I got to work on working on that. Because yesterday I was speaking, I got up, y'all go back and look at the YouTube channel, City of Derry YouTube. I stood up, and it might have looked like I was scared to talk. I wasn't scared to talk. I was really, really, really holding it in, trying to ask these questions and like not get emotional while I was asking them. And I did good. I kept it cool. Which I always keep it cool. Because I know they ain't nothing but gatekeeping, coon licking ass testimonies. That's all. That's it. That's it. I say that ain't it, because when you summons to hell, man, you got to understand what being summons to hell is. And being summons to hell ain't nothing nice, especially when you got a bunch of investors looking for their damn money and you still around here trying to bully a little person like me because you think I'm small. No, 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 no. You ain't gonna be all the way, got a Ponzi scheme going on all the way from Delray in New Jersey to Delray. Trump ain't saying nothing about that. I mean, all type of wiring and all type of old stuff. That's bigger than goddamn American greed. That's a whole new sector. That's the discovery. That's the discovery on their ass. They done transfer. They talking, y'all think it's small? Take a look. New Jersey, real estate, all the way down to Delray. Who all done got hit in that? What all? I want to know I want to know who all. Ooh, woo. Freddie. That's huge. Why people think that stuff like that is small? No, it's not small. That is huge. It's huge that this mayor sitting in a cushiony position, but he's being accused in a $600 million Ponzi scheme coming from New Jersey, crossing through all kind of waters and wirings, and what other little properties y'all picked up along the way? What other little properties y'all invested in that are people that we can't find? The people that ain't get to speak up yet because they don't know the people that they got money from done invested their money somewhere. God damn it, it's bigger than you think. It's huge to me. I look like that. To me, that's an old unraveling. Well, give me the paperwork. You damn right I want to know. I want to trace that ass all the way back down to the graveyard. Yeah, I want to show them how you chase a cat back down. Watch me sit down and put their paperwork in. And then I like to put their ass in a file. And then put their ass on the schedule. You talk about a pyramid, man. Damn a pyramid. What about a square? I like to put their ass in something like a square. And then utilize the other functions. So y'all, okay, see, y'all, I'm gonna give you this square. Y'all say pyramid. Okay, let's put the pyramid inside the square. It's still going to equal back up to a dollar bill. You're going to put it in a rectangle, and then put the triangle back in there. You still going to leave some room in that damn square. And I'm going to work outside the square while I'm watching your ass over there. I got this one inside my pyramid. I got that knob, that go in the corner of the square, that go over there in the rectangle. That means, hey, that's how I got to look at things to work it. And I know my priority cases, and I know my cases where I get to stand back on them a little bit. See, one of my priority cases that I get to stand back on is Carmelo Anthony, because for now, I haven't even looked up these attorneys, but I already know they ain't the one to play with. They got a baby on the line to get home. And we don't got 35 years to get him here. So he okay. Because they know everybody watching. Even that they trying to distract. It ain't even a distraction. They distract. They trying to distract us with everything. So they done brought so many cases. But we still know you right there. Don't think we going to let him get tucked away. Don't think his conversation going dead. Because you know I've been on him since it started. You already taken care of. But it's another case. I think I'm going to have to get some justice. Because I don't know. With this case, I'm kind of appalled with the family. But because it's the son, he needs justice. In this case, will make history in the city of Delray. And I've been respecting the family by not talking about it. But one thing about it, he's still across the street from my mama. And one thing about nosy old people, they always be making like they sleep. Now, mind you now, I got my mama over there. Mind you now, I had my mammy over there. Mind you now, I had my grandma over there. Mind you now, I had my grandma Sophie over there. Mind you now, I got my auntie Toot over there. I got my auntie Betty Jean over there. I got my nana over there. Mind you now. And then somebody come along and just snatch, just steal, throw it in the pits of hell of the garbage can. Just throw my grandma in the garbage. Ain't even get my permission. It was like they threw Mammy away on me. I ain't joking. Oh, Jesus. Now I'm looking for my Mammy and my Enoch. City of Dare rated. They just retaliated against me and threw her away. I said, Jesus, slap my ass in the face again. Then they went down there to Big Bully Back. How you go down there to Big Bully Back Brim? How? And this got rid of all this stuff. Then they slapped me in the face again, y'all. I go out there last week. And you remember when I first got out there and I was recording and the white man was on the cart, and y'all remember what I said? I said, it's so weird. He ain't staring at me like he usually do. Remember I said that? Look at the video. I said, that's so weird. And I said, wonder what he up to. Wonder what he up to. He's not doing, he didn't do what he normally do. You could tell he be peeping and watching because he already knew. He had that one on the other side, which they're never over there. But it's a couple cameras I'm going to go over there and pull. They done saved the footage for me, and I appreciate that. I just been taking my time. Because I already know what they did. And I would just like to have it on footage, and I'll keep looking at it. And just look and see how the hell. Like, why would you go over there? Y'all never over there. Even the black man didn't want to lie, but he was lying. Oh, yeah, I heard people was throwing stuff away off of graves, but people don't go over there. They don't know. They throw things away out the cemetery over there. Nobody go over in the graveyard, and they must expect it for me to talk about that yesterday at the meeting. Why would I talk about that yesterday, and the person who did it wasn't even there? And then the city attorney made sure she wasn't there to hear it either. I went with a different change of plans on their ass, and the change of plans that I had probably was, let's do a repeat since we got only a couple people here, which is me and me. Let's do a repeat. See if we I forgot to tell them to make sure they check their emails. I asked them yesterday who's responsible for the neglect. I mean, this is all stemming from the city manager telling me that the graveyard is in a general bucket. The historical graveyard. The historical black land. The land that was there before Pompey Park. I think so. I got to look that up and see. Who is responsible for the neglect of the graveyard in Section History Town? See, because I want to be clear that we understand what section we're referring to, because that's a totally different section. Okay? All of that land was not purchased at the same time, that I recall. And I got to remember to look that up, because I don't believe all of it was purchased at the same time. I don't think it was. I think it was a certain section first or something like that. Who decided, or who made the decision that they could just cut down tall tree meat? Who told them it was okay? What board did they put that through to decide they're going to cut down My tree. I want to know who, Nancy Grace, who gave the city of Derry the right to just agree to cut down that tree out there in our historical land of the Derry Memorial Cemetery / graveyard in the back. Like they the back house, they the outhouse. My graveyard is the outhouse. Who made that decision? I want to know, like, what process did they go through to make that decision? What process did the city of Delray go through to make the decision that that tree that planted itself per Edward came out. I got his business card. Edward came out, and Edward did a thing. What's the thing called? Where he come a quote on cutting down that tree, and I was out there, me and Toy, and I was already recording, and I asked him what was he doing. He said, "Oh, he's getting a quote because they're going to be removing, they're going to be cutting the tree down." I said, "When?" He said, "He don't. It's the guy who sent him out. The one guy got a quote on it, and Edward had to go out there like they subcontracting. I don't know if that's legal or not. I guess it is. I mean, but if you're contracted license, I guess you are able to get other people, I guess. But anywho, hey, I probably need to look at that too. See if y'all ain't skipping the line and nobody else could. Anywho, hey, he said the name of that tree is a rough tree, R-O-U-G-H. He said it's not a protected tree where you need a permit. He said, but I asked him what was the good part about the tree. He said the tree absorbs water. And he said, and then when I looked it up, it also says a rough tree. They use their limbs and stuff to where they hold up the ground. And it most likely is them that's holding up a lot of the tombs and the graves out there. And their roots are very deep. I also asked him, okay, did someone plant this tree? He looked at the tree. He said, no. He said that tree planted itself. So I got a couple of issues. If those are historical lands, who gave permission to cut down the tree? Number one. Number two, who gave permission to cut down the goddamn tree? Who gave permission? See, because the last time when I was in a tree, I'm not joking, between one of my brothers or one of my cousins, they pushed it, and all boys, one of them pushed me off of the stool, and I broke my arm, and that started my cycle. But this tree right here, and somebody cut the tree down in the yard, because now a house is added on top of it. This tree, I'm going to watch continue grow. Because if that's historical land, I want to know what's the value in historical land and what is protected and what's not, and what type of board and permission is needed and required in order for you to remove or put anything there without a board's approval and permission. And that graveyard ain't going to be treated like that. We got a grave out there right now that has been out there since January with no grass. I'm looking for some grass to get on there. I mean, the grass already bumpy. Goddamn, just put a patch of grass out there. Y'all let all the damn grass go bad and then use the water the whole goddamn grass patch for 18 days plus a mule. Then they come back out and throw the hay grass out there. They already look like they growing collard greens back there. Go look in the back. Right back there where they threw my mama Angel away. Threw it away, threw my mammy in the garbage. Just threw her away and thought it was funny. Sambrella, Yasmina, and the white man on the cart. They thought it was funny. They think it's funny until they got the account for these days. See, lying on me don't help. Because everybody already know y'all lying ass tongue. So once I start pointing your damn lying ass tongue out, who you think coming behind me, City Land? City Low Roller. I asked him, when would there be confirmed information regarding the graveyard? Hold on. Confirmed information regarding the graveyard. Shameful. Shameful. Now tell me y'all didn't see it. This service sucks. This service sucked. I said this service sucked. I was trying to answer the phone.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Did y'all see that video or no? Now they saying the man was allowed to just, the man, it was okay. You should see the comments, man. He said F America. I think that makes sense. Now, what happened? Why would he just sprawl out and say F America? Like, what could have happened? Like, it doesn't make sense. But as long as they're justifying the action and behavior, it's okay. I wish that this man come out. Whoever the person is that got beat like that on TikTok.
I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave it alone, but don't ever think you got away with what you did to me. If you did some foul stuff to me and I was genuine to you, you will get yours. God don't play about me. God don't play about his people. You might not have gotten yours today. You might not get it tomorrow, but you will get it. You can't just go around treating people any kind of way and thinking you ain't gonna get yours, baby. It's gonna come back to you. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave it alone, but don't ever think you got away with what you did to me. Because I know he's playing, y'all. He's literally playing like this.
Your boss won't let you wear headphones.
Dre Baby made $7,000 in.
Oh.
How far back can you file taxes?
Oh, look at the crowd here today. Wow. She is very beautiful. She realizes the camera is on her. That is a very shy, natural. Oh, look at the crowd here today. Wow. She is very beautiful. She realized.
Dumbass.
Be careful how you treat people. Be careful how you treat people, man. You know what I'm saying? See, it's certain people that God don't play about. I happen to be one of them people. You know what I'm saying? Be careful how you treat people, man. There's a scripture in the Bible that says, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm, man. You don't know who God got on the side.
Y'all ain't gonna believe the comments. He'll be returning back. Ain't no sense in going through the past with these people. Just let them do what they got to do, Lord Jesus. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Above the 6.4371 for which is being proposed for the reasons have been outlined last week and prior to last week.
That's Terrence Moore.
Again,
That's the city attorney, Lion Lynn.
With your request, it's a
That's the mayor.
supermajority vote because we're not going to the existing military. That is my only point. Yes, sir. So I'm not.
Yes, sir.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying that's what the law says.
Right.
Go ahead.
You don't want to spend no money.
I'm not on record saying that. I'm not suggesting rollback rate lower than the existing millage, but I am suggesting that we continue with the same millage rate and find other ways to save money.
Yeah, see there?
We'll have that opportunity. I do understand whatever budget we're doing, whatever millage we do today, to further, downward revisions. So I'm not going to go articulate all the items today, but I am not going to support anything over other than the existing millage. And I stand alone in this. That's fine. I don't mind standing alone. But that's where I am on all this. So, because everyone always talks about, we don't want to have a level of service, and nobody defines what you mean by this. Nobody defines it. So it's, there's a lot of different ways that we can save money in the budget, which we're going to get to. So I'm hoping whatever millage we adopt, all these comments from all these people online about, you know, we scrutinizing overtime.
Now, mind you, this the man that's accused of the $600 million. This the named defendant. He in there penny scrambling over a measly million. How you penny scramble? This man penny pinching. How you penny pinching and you named in a $600 million American Greed / Discovery Ponzi scheme. And you got all kind of people around here that need to be looking for you and asking you where my money at. I don't give a damn if you pull it out your back ass pocket of the bottom part of your damn wig. Give me my money. This man in there penny pinching. He in there acting like he been always trying to save $1 on the pocket. How the hell, y'all? I don't think y'all understanding what I'm saying. If you take a look at the graveyard. Y'all ever been in your house, and when people come in your house, they see how clean your living room is. They see how clean the dining room is. They see how clean the kitchen is. But when you get in them back bedrooms, you say, okay. Okay. Then you get in the garbage, the garage, you say, okay. But when you get on that outhouse, you get to the back of that outhouse, and you get back there and you say, damn, this way all the hell been hidden at. That's how it is going out to my graveyard. Y'all go back and look at the videos. It's so hurtful and shameful until you got to really go out there to see it. And even now, the way they cut the grass, if you see how it looked where the grass all caked up, like on top of the tombs, it done went back to, because they don't even feel they got to even blow the tombs. And that's neglect on the maintenance side for the lawn care fresh start. It's like I caught a fit out there Friday. And they left it just like that. And they do it every single week. Yasmin don't go out there. The mayor don't go out there. The city manager don't go out there. And the commissioners don't go out there. And if they do go to the graveyard, they go to the area of the graveyard that they think is the graveyard. Because in our community, we don't say cemetery. We do say the graveyard. And so when you go over to my historical lands, that is truly the graveyard. And now for me, it's a different type of graveyard for me, because it's the graveyard like with my mammy and Enoch and Willie. Like that's where they was at. And then I see how you look right next door to the white man land, the segregated land. They out there digging up graves and all. They dug up 2 graves within the last 2 or 3 weeks. They dug up 2 graves over there as if something was wrong. But yet they got fertilizer. They keep putting fertilizer down in the ground, knowing good and well the Tallahassee, when Tallahassee get out there, Tallahassee gonna say, no, 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 no. Y'all know this not right. And then lying to the commissioners, Sam telling the commissioners that nobody was touching the graves because they're looking for a professional company. And you know it's expensive. Meanwhile, the next day I go out there, they had already been scraping the graves. They scraped the whole damn nameplate off and threw half of it in the garbage. Didn't even know whether you scraped it off or not. If it's a name, you should have left that and you should have packaged it up and you should have labeled it, because that graveyard is historical. That means you were treated with historical hands. The same way y'all shelter the Bible, the same way Egypt, the only one got the truth, they already got the truth out to that graveyard. Told y'all not to get me started. I'm looking for confirmed information. I've been waiting since June. I ain't heard nothing magical to my ears. And the more I had to go out there the other day, I said, I'm telling you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you all questions. I'm going to give you all questions because it seems like every time I come in here, I'm giving you the answers. And then when I leave, I got more and more questions because they ain't gave no answers yet. So I'll just start piling on the questions on their ass. And then I need to go in there and I need to start making them aware that now I'm speaking for the community. Do I have 6 minutes? And I'm going to let them listen to my ass for 6 minutes. And I know when to take a break. What does historical lands mean to them? I need that defined. I need that defined within the city. I need it defined as to what does historical mean to you, first of all. And then up under historical, what does historical land mean to you? What are the benefits for being historical? What does this mean to you? Because the next historical land is in Pompano. I got to bring those videos back. But ain't no fungus out there. There's garbage cans out there. I mean, they sit on top of their tombs. They say it's mine. I can't sit on top of my tomb because they lost my tombs. I need to know what's historical to them, and I need them to make sure it's classified in the book. It need to be classified in the good book of the graveyard, the history town. Again, there's been a graveyard, that's a grave out there buried ever since the beginning of January. I want to know why that grave don't have grass yet. But they worried about pulling up flags out there. Y'all know good and damn well nobody be out there. They don't want to pull the flags up over there. Make it make sense, people. But they scary asses. They don't never be over there. Black man, I can't believe the black man. I mean, he had to do what he had to do. I mean, I guess his job was important. It wasn't even about a job for me. I never got those workers involved. Never. They'll tell you, I've never bothered them. Never. I go out there. I used to go out there to my mom, and then I go over there. I go to my grandma because my grandma's over there. And then my mom, and then I end up on the other side, and then that's where I find out my mammy at. And they done lost my mammy, and they done lost my Enoch. How the hell? Man, they done lost their damn mind. They done lost their cotton picking minds. And I'm looking for an outside agency too, because an outside agency need to investigate this cause, because there's been too many complaints, far too many complaints, whether they've been written or not. We got enough people surrounding that would also attest to we've had issues out to this graveyard. I mean, and that's from Lord knows how many people that's reported about their loved one being missing. Everybody reporting to Yasmina or Yasmin Kakar. And to date, she didn't do anything. She didn't put a process in. She didn't send letters out. No apologies. No, we decided to start working on something. Absolutely nothing. But I'm wondering, have there been any missing graves on the white sector? I'm wondering if the only graves that are missing are the surrounding black section. And then the only graves that have been neglected poorly beyond capacity is my graves, my babies at the graveyard. Because if Delray owned that land since 1917. Those names didn't go bad within 10 years. Del Rey has some reparations that needs to be given. Del Rey need to, I don't give a damn. Del Rey need to stop right now, regroup, hold accountability, make sure they get down to what happened, or if you can't explain it, have accountability, and then put a better process in place. Because I'm going to ride your ass until you might need a whole new PD department. I want an outside agency to investigate because I don't trust them. I don't trust them. And it's hard to trust anybody when you basically get stumped on all the way down to, here's your single sheet of paper. Have a good day. This my team. There's nothing I could do for you. Talk to you later. And I'll talk to you later too. I want the paperwork for Napoleon, Mamie, Willie, and Alan. I also want to make sure that while you all are out there throwing away people's things on their graveyard, their sentiments, I want you to make sure that your city workers aren't out to the graveyard smoking anymore. There should be no cigarette smoking out to the graveyard. There should be a designated area for your workers to smoke if they're smoking. And I'm talking about over there to the graveyard off of 8th and 10th. No smoking at the graveyard. There should be no smoking at the graveyard. There should be no smoking at the graveyard. Where is the map? Y'all already know there should be a map to that graveyard. It should be a map to that graveyard. It should be a regular map. It should be a digital map. It should be a map telling all the plots out to that graveyard. I wonder where is that? I want that map. I also wanted to know who is the name of the company that came out and tested their soil. Because the fungus is so bad out there, we need to know exactly what does it take to treat it. Because if Fresh Start already knew how to treat the fungi that's out there, then Fresh Start should have been aware of what it took for it not to be in the condition that it's in right now. I understand Fresh Start maintenance lawn care. I understand you may not have been able to prevent the black mold that decayed on top of our graves that they just decided to scrape off within the last, what, month now? And I wonder how those men do. And I wonder if anybody got tired in the legs and they still a little drowsy and down and can't hardly move their britches and bodies. I wonder if it's anybody out there. I don't know yet, but we'll see. You could have prevented this fungus. Or did you let the proper authority know? Did you let Yasmina know? Was Yasmina aware of the fungi out there? Because I did see the video. I did see the video back. I did see the video back a couple weeks ago. There's a video from 3 years ago. White man did the video. He was cringing. He was like, what the hell? And the people in the comments was like, why are those? That looks so cringy. Who painted those white? Painted the tombs white back then and put fertilizer back there. Then you can see the grass. And that was back in, if I'm not mistaken, 2023. So they did all of that probably just in time. And the white man did the video. I'm like, what was you out here anyway doing this video? What was y'all trying to promote? Did you know these people? Did you know the man that was out there? I'm like, what? But I guess he do show a video where he go around and he look for graveyards. I'm going to have to go back to his channel. Because he could have been a setup so that they can get them grants. I want to know where the map at. Because the city attorney should be aware of that. It should be a map. See, that's why I'm wondering why the city attorney got away with so much deceit when it came to this graveyard. And the city attorney was well aware of a lot of these complaints, because the city attorney was also well aware of me saying that this officer assaulted me. She was aware and did nothing. This city attorney was aware of me saying that these officers held me hostage. She did absolutely nothing. This city manager was aware of a lot of things. If she's overseeing a mayor or seeing a city attorney, then I'm sure that the city attorney is the one overseeing the chief, because that's his daddy. I want to know, at what point did the city attorney need to step in and say, wait a minute, we got something going on here, and I don't see that this turning out right. This seems like it's going to be a train wreck. We need to put a stop to this. Or was she in cahoots with them harassing me? Because she already knew, especially from the very first phone call when I spoke to her and I had to ask her, do you know me? And she got upset because I told her, okay. Okay, pissy panties. She got mad because I called her pissy panties. Meanwhile, she just attacked me on the phone as if I knew her. I didn't even know this woman until June or July. I didn't know who she even was. The first time I seen this Shimi Soho was in July at one of the meetings, because I seen the name up there when Sambrella came there with his line-ass tight Daisy Duke jeans wearing ass. He come walking up in there with his Crockett and Tubbs goddamn double-breasted 18-pack suit on. And then when he seen all us get up, you should have seen his little short ass. You couldn't even spot him in the crowd of tall people. You couldn't spot that little round the booty, meatball booty ass. You couldn't spot him. And this another one lied on me. Had me banned, trespass from over at Parks and Rec. I mean, why would anybody want to be the Parks? I'm telling y'all, it smell like fungus and foot in there. They need to tear that whole building down and redo it. That building, if I was some of them tennis players, I wouldn't take my ass in there. You don't know what kind of corrosion you coming out with. That's the outhouse right there. Look how the city hall looking. Look how Parks and Recreation look like an outhouse. Have the goddamn gumball machine and the soda machine don't even work in there. But you don't say umbrella go. I walk in the office. He knew he started with me. They already knew me. And I had to back that man. If you don't sit your small man ass, man, I backed him up. I said, who you talking to like that? And he lucky I wasn't recording then. It ain't no my word against his. Goddamn it, it's your word against everybody else, because everybody know your badass attitude. That was my first time meeting him. I ain't never meet him no more since then. I go there one day. He was supposed to come out and talk to me. I'm on live. Him and some slewfoot Becky. I don't know where they was going at. I ain't heard nothing from them. I didn't even know them. Sam didn't even stay out the door. He seen me. Lady was walking up, held the door open, and had a reason to trespass me. That was it. Lies. But I bet you, calling them goddamn employees up, I bet you they'll tell the truth. I bet you they'll tell you Sam got a problem with his tongue. Sam rude. I bet you Yasmin ain't nothing but a lap hole. She ain't nothing but an old lap puppy. She a lap puppy just like the city attorney Lynn. They got to sit on laps in order to get somewhere. And city attorney Lynn, that's a lying attorney. Because she told me on the phone call that this was personal. Now, how personal does this sound? Doesn't this sound like personal and business? Why would she judge me and she didn't know me? She didn't even give me a chance. This could have been resolved. The same thing I told the chief of police. Same thing I told the goddamn city manager. I said, y'all better make this go away. See where we at today? Y'all see where we at? I want the map. The map should resolve a lot of things. I want to know who is the name of the company that tests the soil out there. Because the way we get airborne illnesses and stuff like that, I want to know, is there anyone testing the soil to let us know and make us aware or sure that there's nothing in our air at that graveyard, especially when they go and cut that grass every Friday and they cutting over fungus and then they leaving other fungus behind. Y'all gonna put some money over there. And then they need to understand that same water pipe is still leaking. You need to change the water pipe. You see how the people had to dig the hole? It was a hole. It wasn't even a hole. The water was just sprouting up. And I caught it. They ain't even tell me thank you. They don't even know I'm the one that saved the town. Pull the report. I saved the whole town. They didn't even tell me thank you. I've been watching that water leak for the last 8 months. I'm the one that called the fire department and the police the last time. They don't even tell me thank you for protecting the land. You damn right I'm going to protect the land. Something going on. They got bad pipes buried there. And Mr. Randolph said it. And he been preaching this same thing. I wouldn't have known that until one of the meetings that I was supposed to be in. Because they don't be wanting me there. They don't want to invite me. There's somebody in there. She's recording. She's so recording. They done texted. I've been recording. I recorded to protect my life. Unlike Slewfoot and Big Eyes. Bust the belly down. You run on done told it. She's recording. I stood right on up. And I am recording. And I apologize to the room. But I know not to come back here because I'm not allowed to record. And I got to protect myself. So I just don't go back. They don't got no damn recordings in there. And ain't no sense in me going there because I'm going to be an activist where I'm going to need the room recorded. God damn it, because I'm going to make sure none of y'all ain't coming in there packing. Okay? How about that? How about that for somebody recording? You ain't going to have to come to none of my functions because you come to my functions, they going to be recorded. Why would they not be? Why would I keep secret news? Why would the news be a secret when you know you ain't getting your way in the community? Hell no. I don't need them type of secrets unless y'all holding secrets. They done told on me she's recording. Breaker. Breaker. Can you send Trika here? Can you breaker? Can you send Trika? I was recording. No, I was trying to see what made it. Why would somebody snitch and say that? Was something secret? Because I thought when you get in there, you're trying to push those businesses that's offering services. So I couldn't understand. I'm like, damn, who would say that? I thought other people should be recording. I mean, I don't know why you're not recording either. I mean, if you're trying to get your way in the community and you're trying to get other people involved, I mean, who would go back and say I'm recording? Think about that, y'all. Think about that. What kind of snitching shimmy Soho would do that? I mean, who would want to text and say I'm recording? If you got businesses coming in there and they want people to know you. I mean, y'all in the same circle. Y'all ain't forwarding out nothing. Y'all not telling that to people there. Y'all not letting people know that there's other services available in the community. She's recording. I'm like, damn, they don't like me like that. Like, I'm saying to myself, which one of them Capricorn, which one of these ones don't like me? Like, what's the problem in here? Wow, one of you got a fro like a pair. And the other one got on a pair of glasses. Like, what's up? Like, I couldn't believe it, y'all. I say, damn. I say, I'm well hated. That's why I say, don't go to their stuff. They don't want you there. Goddamn it, don't go there. They don't want you there. Every time they ban you, make sure you don't go back. And then one day they'll want you to come back and you say, what for what? You didn't want to hear me speaking when I was speaking. You want to make sure that I got my 3 minutes out. Nah, keep your party. They upgraded me from not inviting me to the food stamp party. Now I don't get invited to the community centers. I'm like, damn, well, how long the community center function been here? Well, I guess I ain't missing that much. I just don't go. I say, child, don't go. You okay. They don't want you recording because they don't want nobody to know all the services that are being offered there. Young lady, come out, test your blood, test all kind of stuff for you free. Free. A lot of little stuff that be going on. They got little community stuff where you greedy ass people take your little churn out there. Free barbecues. I ain't joking. It be some of the restaurants around there. They be having discounts and stuff like that. Big discounts, good discounts. Welcoming where your kids can go have fun even through the week. Getting them back involved in the community. They don't want you to record in there. They said don't. One of the ladies told on me. She's recording. I said, what would you do that, cuz? Like, what was the reason for that? I mean, both of them sick. You got 2 sick people, but they got enough fingers to go, she's recording. Giving me my paper. Man, get that paper out my face and go let the rats eat through it. You ain't used to seeing rats and roaches in your house? I still want to know the name of the company that tests the soil. This one right here hit home big time because I don't understand in the city of Delray. I'm trying to understand, why is there no Black America police officers? That's such a huge violation of my rights until it's not even funny. That is a outright violation of my rights to have to go to a Haitian missionary and tell her what I'm going through. She can't even help her people under the TPS protection, number one. She can't even help herself in there amongst all men and they races. Number two, no matter the color, they bossy, bullyish, and I know they badger them too, and they can't do this and they can't do that, but you ain't gonna bully me. I ain't up under y'all roof. And what is this white woman gonna tell me when she half of the ones that don't mind transgenders playing basketball on the same field as a woman? What can she say to me? Now, where's my Black America police officer? They don't send black men to me. Oh, the last couple of times they sent me a Cuban, they sent me a half-breed, and they sent me a little Urkel-Winkle. And then another one I know personally, he don't talk to me. I guess he done got bullied. He can't know me. I know his whole damn family. I say, go on. I'm good with that too. How about that for a chase? I want to know, why is there no Black America police officers in Delray? I got a problem with that being not on the books. And y'all ain't gonna believe, I put the bottom of hell to the top, y'all. I said, my graveyard is in a general bucket, and it's a whole historical basket. How the hell? Y'all don't know even the statue of Mary held on out there. They even moved the flag for the statue of Mary out there. I got a statue out there of Mary. They even moved the flag from her. For absolutely no reason, because of me. That's how they decided to retaliate. So you know what? We want to tell you, thank you to City of Delray. Yasmina, you already know. You amongst the city of Delray is summoned to the streets of hell and the dirt that's compounded on top of hell, in the concrete, up under the dirt. You're responsible for that graveyard as the park's manager. And whenever you decide to snitch, because either you gonna get hit or Fresh Start gonna get hit, because y'all gonna have to express to us and explain what happened, starting with the fungus. So we should not be able to dig fungus up, because you should have a treatment going on right now, unless you're still neglecting the graveyard right now, when you know that graveyard is an emergency, the same way you all out there are digging up a grave across the street in the segregated white town for absolutely no reason.